Realize. Alright. Hold up. Hold up. Let's start reacts. Alright. Hold up. Bang. Alright. Chat. Videos we have today. I do want to show you guys this clip real quick. We're gonna watch this and then types of time travel in movies. The most painful cult leaders' deaths. Gideon video, abusive husband cheats on depressed wife with a minor. We may or may not skip this video, to be honest. If it's good, we'll watch it. You know, we all know this situation. We're gonna watch this. David situation. Entire FNAF lore explained in 15 minutes. We may or may not watch this today. I do want to watch this one day though. And then Officer caught in real life horror movie. Actually, I'm gonna switch these around. I'm gonna put the FNAF video last. And then Officer got caught in real life horror movie. Alright. Hold up. Give me 1 sec. Alright. Alright, alright, I'm gonna show you guys this clip real quick. This is me, by the way, playing with yesterday.
Oh shit.
Me playing Skate with Hawk. Hold up.
Oh shit.
Alright, this game might not
Chat, I'm
be
a Skate Pro, by the way, chat. In case you
best,
guys didn't
my
know.
best game.
You know, I was just taking it easy on.
Alright. Having this fun? Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll get the hang of it. Don't worry. I'm gonna be a pro in this in a few minutes.
You might be the worst skate player of all time.
Alright.
Yo, no.
Alright. W clip.
Hey!
W clip.
Oh shit.
Alright.
What? Wait,
This game
what
might
is
not
my
be
guy?
best my best game.
What up, McClowns? How you doing, bro? Chat. You guys can't even tell me, bro. I was doing, first day on, first minute
This game
on.
might not be the best my best game.
Like, look, chat. Come on. I'm a pro.
Alright. Having this fun? Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll get the hang of it. Don't
How
worry.
you doing, clowns, bro?
I'm gonna be a pro in this in a few minutes.
Alright. I need to stop watching this. Alright. Let's get into the actual first video right now. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to chat this video. I kind of want to watch. I might move it up actually. So we do watch it because we're watching this today no matter what, to be honest. But which one? Wait, which one? Who's talking? What do you mean? Oh. Wait, hold up. I'm confused which one of you are talking. Bro. Yeah, what up, Jupiter? How you doing, bro? But this is me playing Skate with Hawk.
Oh shit.
Alright. This game might not
I
be
was talking.
the best my best game.
Chat, W clip though, chat, come on. Chat, it was all a clip farm. Chat, it was all a clip farm, I swear. Alright, let's get into the actual first video today. Types of time travel in movies. Don't know what this video is really about, to be honest. Blue Penguin sent me it though. It looked interesting, so we're gonna watch it.
Time travel. The very concept bends our minds and fuels some of the most imaginative stories ever told. But how do these cinematic time traveling adventures actually work? Let's dive into
It's in the name. Yeah, I know, but like, okay. What I'm assuming is it's either gonna I'm pretty sure it's just gonna talk like say like okay. I'm just
In-depth
being stupid right
explanation
now.
of each
Nothing.
type of time
I didn't
travel
say
with
nothing.
examples to
didn't-
illustrate how each method works. Up first is branch realities. This type
Okay.
of time travel is based on the idea that changes made in the past do not alter the original timeline. Instead, they create an alternate timeline or reality that runs parallel to the original one. This is often tied to the concept of the multiverse or the many worlds theory, where every choice or action leads to the creation of a new branch of reality. As a result, the original timeline remains intact, but the character's actions create a new divergent reality. This allows for the existence of multiple versions of the same characters, each experiencing different outcomes based on their choices.
Okay. Look, if you had to time travel in any one of these movies, which one would you guys time travel in? Okay. I would want to be in the Spider-Verse. I would want to be in the Spider-Verse. And wait, is that really it?
For example, in the Loki series, the show features the TVA, or the Time Variance Authority, which
Family Guy. Okay. See, nah, that's not even a bad choice though.
monitors and
I'll
controls
ch-
the branching of
That's
timelines
actually
that
not a
occur when
bad
someone
choice.
alters the past, leading to alternate realities that coexist alongside the original one. In Avengers Endgame, the Avengers travel back in time to retrieve the Infinity Stones.
How's the volume?
And instead of changing
Should
the
be good.
original timeline, they create new branches, which is explained through the
second.
concept of alternate realities. In Back to the Future Part 2, after Biff Tannen uses the
I'd fuck with
time-traveling
Family Guy
DeLorean to
universe.
change the past, it creates an alternate 1985 where Biff is wealthy and powerful, while the original timeline is still intact. And in Rick and Morty, the show frequently explores
Okay, for Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty's kind of sick though. Rick and Morty's kind of sick when you understand what's happening.
the concept of alternate dimensions, where the characters create multiple realities by their actions. Every episode showcases the consequences of creating new branches of reality. The next
I need
method
to be
of
in the
time travel
Spider-Verse.
is
I need to be
this
in the
always
Spider-Verse,
happened.
I'm not
In
gonna
this time travel type, events are predestined, and the time traveler's actions in the
I
past
just
are
thought
part of the
before I
loop that
could
has always
go-
existed.
I could instantly. I can't read. Jesus Christ! I just thought before I could insanely as I die, and then I'd be alright in the next episode. Hold on.
The
Hold
idea here is that the time traveler does not change the past, but merely ensures that the past happens the way that it always has.
Nah,
The protagonist's journey through time often results in them becoming a part of history in ways that feel inevitable, raising questions about fate and free will.
Oh, I also before actually, I want to actually ask you guys something. I forgot to ask you guys. Some of the ask you guys before I start reacts. Okay, we all know the SMP starting. That I'm in. Do we pause hardcore Minecraft or do we want to do twice a week Minecraft? Like SMP and the hardcore. It's up to you guys. Cause I don't know. I don't want to overdo Minecraft, but I also at the same time like I also want to be in the SMP, you know. Is it fries? No, it's not fries. It's Wiz. I'm not supposed to say, but Koshard leaked it. So, me personally, I say pause. Okay. I mean, we're not like I'm assuming we'll still play it until the SMP starts though. But when it starts, we'll probably pause it until the SMP's done, and then we'll continue. But yeah.
This type can often feel like
Anyways,
a closed
back.
loop where events are fixed and unchangeable, no matter how much the characters try to intervene. This is probably my favorite type of time travel, since writers are able to make subtle nods to the future throughout a film, making it seem more like a self-fulfilling prophecy. For example, in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry and Hermione use time turners to ensure
Do they time travel in Harry Potter? I've never seen a Harry Potter movie. I lied. I've seen one, and I don't remember it.
that events unfold the way that they always have, without changing the course
Aren't they
of
like
history.
wizards?
In the Terminator series, time travel
Okay.
is used to set events into motion that will eventually lead to the creation of the very timeline that the characters are trying to prevent. For example, John Connor
one of the-
sends his
in the
father
movies, yeah.
Kyle Reese back in time to ensure his own birth. In 12 Monkeys, the protagonist James Cole travels back in time to stop
Fuck's
the release
12
of a
monkeys?
virus, only to discover that his actions are part of the chain of events that led to the pandemic in the first place. Up next is time dilation, which is based on Einstein's theory of relativity, which states that time moves differently depending on the observer's speed or proximity to a gravitational source. In this type of time travel, characters experience time at a different rate due to their movement or position, often leading to them traveling forward in time while those in the original timeline experience time normally. This type of time travel is grounded in real-world science, and while it doesn't allow for backward time travel, it offers a scientifically plausible way for characters to move into the future. In Planet of the Apes, for example, astronauts travel through space at high speeds, and when they return to
This
Earth,
shit looks old as fuck. Yo, you know,
they find that centuries of
yo, Chavo. Oh, this is a great movie right here. Cinematic masterpiece, man.
passed, even though only a short time has passed for them due to time dilation. In Ender's Game, the protagonist, Ender Wiggin, spends years training in space, but due to time dilation, when he returns to Earth, much more time has passed, and he finds that the world has changed dramatically. And in Interstellar, time dilation plays a
Kind of off topic. You guys are gonna hate me. I didn't like Interstellar. I found it boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think it was a good movie. I just did personally. I did not like it. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying personally, I did not like it. Wait, Planet of the Apes has like 14 movies, 5 new ones, and the rest is old. This? Oh wait. Oh, this. I know this. Wait. Wait. No, what the fuck is this? The one with the monkey talks and shit, bro. I know what the movie is, I think. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm not gonna lie. This might not be it. Yes, it is. Oh.
major role in this film, as characters experience time differently when near a black hole. 1 hour on the planet near the black hole equals 7 years on Earth. In the next type of time travel, characters can see into the future but are unable to actively travel through time themselves. This often takes the form of precognition, where a character has visions of future events, either through psychic abilities or technological means. The future may be a fixed event that the characters cannot change, or it could present multiple possible outcomes depending on the character's actions. This type often focuses on the ethical dilemma of knowing the future and whether
Oh, off topic again. Not even off topic actually. But another thing. I found a bingo card for bingo. So dope. I'll probably use that today.
not one should try.
I found one online. I don't know if it's I don't think it's anyone actually made it. I think it's just like
try to
or no,
alter
I
it.
think some random person just made it. I mean.
For example, in
know
Minority
what I'm
Report, the precogs in this film can foresee crimes before they happen, allowing the police to arrest criminals before they even commit their offenses. The film explores the moral and legal implications of knowing the future. In A Christmas Carol, Scrooge is shown visions of his future by the ghost of Christmas yet to come, which inspires him to change his ways. In Arrival, the film deals with the idea of non-linear time, where the protagonist learns to see future events through her understanding of an alien language, changing her perspective on life and fate. And lastly, in Next, Nicolas Cage plays a man who can see a few minutes into his own future, and the film explores how he uses this ability to change the course of events. One of the most popular types of time travel in fiction is called a time loop, also known as a Groundhog Day phenomenon. In this time travel scenario, characters are stuck reliving the same period of time, usually a day, over and over. This type of time travel often centers around the character trying to change their behavior, fix mistakes, or find a way to escape the loop. Time loops often explore the idea of growth and self-improvement.
I remember this movie. I don't remember the name of it, but she was like stuck in a time loop. Would get murdered every day.
As the character must learn from their experiences
It's a weird ass mask.
in order to break free. The protagonist may be aware of the loop or gradually come to realize that they're trapped in it. For example, in Groundhog Day, Bill Murray's character Phil Connors is forced to relive the same day over and over again, learning valuable life lessons and eventually changing his perspective on life. In Edge of Tomorrow, Tom
If you guys had to live the same day, like every day, what would you guys do? I feel like I'd just kind of kill myself, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're just living the same day over and over and over. Like,
Tom Cruise's character is caught in a time loop during a war with alien invaders, where each time he dies, he resets the day and learns how to fight the aliens more effectively. In Russian Doll, the protagonist Nadia relives the night of her death repeatedly, trying to understand the reason behind her predicament and find a way out. And in Star Trek The Next Generation, the episode Cause and Effect features the Enterprise crew trapped in a time loop, with the characters needing to figure out how to break free before their ship is destroyed. In the unstuck mind type of time travel, a character's mind is transported through time, while their body remains in the present. This often results in the character experiencing events in a non-linear fashion, jumping back and forth through different periods in their life. The character may be forced to come to terms with their past, future, or alternate versions of themselves. This type of time travel is more about
Miles Morales?
perception and consciousness than physical travel.
Got
In
excited.
Slaughterhouse 5, the protagonist Billy Pilgrim becomes unstuck in time and experiences events from different points in his life, including his time as a soldier
mind.
during World War II and his abduction by aliens. In X-Men Days of Future Past, Wolverine's consciousness is sent back in time to his younger body, where he must change the course of events to prevent a future dystopia. And
I
in
thought it
Lost,
was,
Desmond
showing the
experiences
multiverse.
flashes of his past and future, leading to a non-linear understanding of time and his place within it. The next type of time travel is similar to the unstuck mind concept, but it focuses on the body rather than the mind. A character's physical body is transported through time, either to the past or the
Lost
future.
is so
The
ass.
character
What, is that's the show, right? I think I seen a bit of that. The little bit that I seen was pretty good. Yeah, the show, the bit I seen like a season or two of it. It was pretty good. And then I kind of stopped it though. Kind of gave up on it. Or no, I just like forgot about it. But bro, I heard is it not rated good? It's Lost. Good. Best time travel is napping and thinking you slept so long that's the next day. I just did that shit. Yeah, that's facts though. That's facts though. Yeah, yeah. It says it's good, but I mean, I really don't care what Google says. Also, what's up, Drippy? How you doing, bro?
may experience disorientation as they adjust to being in a different time period, often leading to confusion or
I
a
just
need
woke
to
up thinking it
adapt
was
quickly
Saturday,
to their
what
new
the fuck?
surroundings. In Doctor Strange, the protagonist's body is manipulated through time, particularly in the scene where he manipulates time around him during his final battle with Dormammu. In the film Tenet, the characters experience time inversion, where they move backward in time, and their actions appear reversed, while the world around them moves forward. The last approach to time travel is the most flexible and often the least grounded in scientific principles. In anything goes time travel, there are few or no rules, and time travel devices or mechanisms are often
I want to time travel. Okay, let's plan out a hypothetical here. If you guys had to time travel somewhere, where you at, what year and where? Or not where, but what year? I feel like I need to go either like 30 years in the future or like 100 years in the past. You know? Yeah, like it needs to be like really far. It can't just be I'm going a week ago, you know.
fantastical. The plot doesn't focus on the consequences of changing the past or the rules of time.
Rome was
Instead,
big.
the emphasis is on fun, adventure, and convenience.
Okay,
The
that's
time
not-
travel device could be magical or completely arbitrary, and the events in the past are often changed without any long-term repercussions. This type of time travel can often create absurd or comical situations. For example, in Back to the Future, the DeLorean car allows Marty McFly to
Arbitrary.
travel to different points in time with no real constraints on what he can or cannot do, as long as the plot demands it. In Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the phone booth serves as a convenient and
The fuck is
fantastical time
this?
travel device, where the characters can pick up historical figures to help them with their school project. In Deadpool
Alright.
2, Deadpool uses time travel in a somewhat chaotic and inconsistent way, often for comedic or corrective purposes,
That's actually in Deadpool 3.
with little concern for the
This is
consequences.
time travel in 2. Yo, off topic, Deadpool 3, that was movie of the year, bro. Funniest movie I seen.
And in Hot Tub Time Machine, a hot tub acts as a portal to the past, allowing the characters to relive their youth and fix their regrets without any real logical framework around the mechanics of time travel. Each of these time travel types presents unique narrative possibilities and challenges. Writers can mix and match elements of these types
Deadpool
to
3 was
create
mid. Are you yo, bro? Deadpool and Wolverine. You think Deadpool and Wolverine was mid? Chad, let's run a poll of if that's bannable or not. I don't know if that's bannable right now. Huh. Oh, next thing this guy's gonna tell me is he didn't like Miles Morales.
Intricate, mind-bending plots that explore the consequences of time travel in creative ways. The key to making any of these types work, though, is consistency within the world of the story and careful
Yeah. I know the
attention
message
to
is
the
gonna come
rules
where he's
governing
gonna
time
say,
travel. If
I
you
didn't like
enjoyed this video,
Spider-Verse
don't
too.
forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
W video. I'll stop this guy. W video. Alright. Wait. What does this mean? Why does it say Oh. 988 sponsored. Okay. Next video. Most painful cult leaders' deaths.
Jim Jones.
Short
was
video.
November 18, 1978, and armed guards had surrounded the main meeting building of Jones's cult in Jonestown, the settlement he created and named after himself, deep in the Guyanese jungle. Hundreds of members of the People's
Bro, I don't know, man. Like, what makes you... what do they even do in cults? Like, why do... Like, is like, yeah, man, what this guy's saying is real, man. We should join this cult. Like, like who says that? Like, who does that? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, who just joins one? Fuck running it, 'cause I understand, like, people probably have a power trip. But who joins them, bro?
Jones's cult, were previously told by him that the U.S. military would soon come to kill them, after they had killed Congressman Leo Ryan when he came to investigate the settlement. Instead, he called for what he described as revolutionary suicide, saying that death was simply moving to another level of existence and that they should die with dignity. On that day, cyanide mixed with Flavor Aid was given out, and those who refused to drink it were injected with the poison. Parents were told to give
Oh
it to
my
their
gosh.
children first, and screams were heard as the poison took effect, while armed guards made sure no one could escape. In total, 909
What?
people died, including 276 children. When Guyanese soldiers entered Jonestown, they found Jim Jones dead on the stage, lying on a pillow near his chair with a gunshot wound to the head. His death was ruled a suicide, although his son later suggested that someone else may have shot him at his request. High levels of a
Damn.
barbiturate, a sedative drug, were also found in his body. His remains were cremated, and his ashes scattered in the Atlantic Ocean. The Jonestown Massacre was the largest deliberate loss of American civilian life until September 11, 2001. David
Damn.
Koresh. On February 28, 1993, federal agents moved in on the Branch Davidians' Mount Carmel Center in Texas. The raid quickly turned into a gun battle that killed 4 agents and 6 members of the religious group. So after that, the FBI took over, treating the situation as a hostage crisis. For 51 days, negotiators spoke with the group's leader, David Koresh, who had been wounded in the initial shootout. Koresh insisted he needed time to finish religious writings before he would consider surrendering. By April 19th, however, U.S. Attorney General Janet Reno approved the FBI's plan to force an end to the standoff. Using an armored vehicle with a battering ram, agents began pumping tear gas into the building to push the Davidians out. Instead,
Nah.
fires broke out inside the compound, spreading quickly.
Bro. Oh my
Barricaded within,
god.
79 people died, including 21 children under the age of 16. Autopsies showed that many didn't die from the flames, but from single gunshot wounds to the head, and Koresh himself was among them. His body was badly burned, and it was never confirmed whether he shot himself or was killed by someone else. One FBI theory suggested that Steve Schneider, Koresh's top guy, may have killed him before taking his own life. These events also influenced the Oklahoma City
But
bombing.
why? I mean, I guess because they're probably gonna die anyways, but
2 years later, which was carried out on the anniversary of the siege's final day,
Or
killing
dying.
168 people and injuring 684. Marshall Applewhite. In March
why call people low-key mock?
1997,
All
members
right.
of the Heaven's
All
Gate
right.
group, led by Marshall Applewhite, isolated themselves in a mansion in Rancho Santa Fe in California. Applewhite told them that a spacecraft was following the approaching comet Hale-Bopp and would take them to a higher level of existence. He claimed the ship was being hidden by the government and that his long-dead partner, Bonnie Nettles, was on board waiting for them. The group recorded farewell videos, praising Applewhite and calling the plan their final exit. In his own last message, Applewhite said they hated life on Earth and were ready to leave it. Over 3 days, starting around March 22nd, most members took a mix of drugs and alcohol, then placed
Okay.
plastic bags over their heads. They wore
Ooh.
identical black
Like,
uniforms.
bro, who's like, yeah, man, this makes sense. Let's do it. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, who is like, like when motherfuckers in calls tell you to do shit like this, like, who does it? Yeah, people just dumb. Yeah, bro. Like, who falls for this? Yeah, man. This guy for sure knows what he's talking
with
about.
Nike shoes,
Some
and
random
each
guy
had
on
a
the
small
street.
bag next to them containing a few dollars in
Fucking
identification.
high on
Applewhite
bath
was among the
salts.
last 4 to die, helped by 3 others who then killed themselves. His body was found on the bed in the master bedroom. Medical examiners later found that he did not have cancer, as he had believed, but he did have heart disease.
Ah.
On March 26th, police arrived after an anonymous tip and discovered 39 bodies. It was the largest mass suicide of U.S. citizens since Jonestown in 1978. Most of those who
Damn.
died had been in the group for about 20 years, fully devoted to Applewhite's teachings. Roch Thériault. In the late 1980s, Gabrielle Lavallee, a former member of the Ant Hill Kids, suffered extreme abuse in the Ontario commune led by Roch Thériault, leader of the Ant Hill Kids. She was burned on her private parts with a welding torch, had a broken
Okay.
hypodermic needle lodged in her back, and had 8
Wow.
teeth forcibly removed. After Thériault mutilated her as punishment for her first escape, she escaped again and went to the authorities. Thériault was arrested for assault, effectively ending the Ant Hill Kids. For
Damn.
years, officials had suspected abuse but couldn't fully investigate because the commune was registered as a church. Then, on February 26, 2011, Thériault, at 63 years old, was found dead near his cell in Dorchester. His cellmate, Matthew Gerard MacDonald, already serving life for another murder, had stabbed him in the neck with a homemade shiv. MacDonald then walked to the guards, handed them the weapon, and said,
Damn.
"That piece of shit is down on the range. Here's the knife. I've sliced him up." He later pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and received another life
Wow.
sentence. Adolfo Constanzo. Adolfo Constanzo, a Mexican drug trafficker and cult leader, mixed his cartel business with Palo Mayom rituals, believing his magic was the reason for the cartel's success. For example, in 1989, Constanzo's men kidnapped 21-year-old pre-med student Mark Kilroy during spring break in Mexico. Constanzo killed him with a machete blow to the back of the neck, saying he needed a superior brain for a ritual. The police arrested several cult members and raided the ranch, where they found Constanzo's ritual cauldron containing human remains and
Wow.
unearthed 15 mutilated bodies. Constanzo
Wow.
fled to Mexico City with 4
15.
followers, but when police arrived at their apartment for an unrelated matter, he thought they had come for him and opened fire, starting a standoff. Not wanting to be captured, he ordered follower Alvaro de Leon to shoot him and fellow cult member Martin Quintana. When police entered, both were dead. De Leon and Aldrete were arrested immediately. In total, 14 cult members were charged with crimes from murder to drug trafficking. Luc Jouret and Joseph DiMambro. In early October 1994, the leaders of the Order of the Solar Temple, Joseph DiMambro and Luc Jouret, began what they called a transit. They claimed it was
Okay.
not suicide, but a passage to another life, just like what we saw in the Heaven's Gate group with Marshall
Bro.
Applewhite. In letters
Alright.
found later, they wrote that after death, members would gain solar bodies and travel to the star Sirius. On the night of
Bro.
October 2nd, the first deaths happened in the Swiss village of Sherry. 23 people were found dead, most from gunshot wounds. Investigators believe Jouret and follower Joel Egger killed several of them, including members labeled as traitors to the movement. Hours later, Jouret left Sherry for the village of Salvan. In Salvan, 25 more people died, including DiMambro and Jouret themselves. Many of the bodies were burned so badly that both leaders had to be identified through dental records. The victims
Wow.
there had been injected with poison before the buildings were set on fire. Afterward, a note found in DiMambro's home accused Jouret of acting on his own in Sherry and turning what was meant to be a peaceful transit into what they called a carnage. Their remains were cremated and buried in secret in an unmarked grave in Sion, Switzerland. Although the Solar Temple officially ended after their deaths, in 1995-16, more members killed themselves, and another 5 followed in 1997. Shoko Asahara. On March 20th, 1995, members of the Japanese cult Shinrikyo carried out a sarin gas attack on 5 Tokyo subway trains. 13
Bro, like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I understand people are just dumb, but like, bro, it's like, imagine somebody on the street comes to you and just says, "Hey, man, I'm starting a cult. You want to join me? You want to join?" Like, what's your response to that? Yeah, sure, man. Like,
people were
I don't
killed,
get it.
dozens were seriously injured, and thousands more were affected. Prosecutors later said that the cult's leader himself, Shoko Asahara, ordered the attack after learning police planned large-scale raids on the group, hoping to distract them. Instead, it led to nationwide raids that uncovered stockpiles of chemicals capable of producing enough sarin to kill millions, as well as weapons and other illegal items at Aom's headquarters near Mount Fuji. On May 16, 1995, police found Asahara hiding inside a wall of one of the cult's buildings and
Okay.
arrested him. He was charged with 27 murders overall, and prosecutors supporters argued that he planned to overthrow the Japanese government and make himself emperor, or at least stop police from shutting down the cult. His trial lasted over 7 years. In February 2004, he was
7.
sentenced to death by hanging. Appeals claiming he was mentally unfit failed, and 2 retrial requests were denied. So on July 6, 2018, Shoko Asahara was executed along with 6 senior members of the cult. Charles
Damn.
Manson. Manson, the famous leader of the Manson family cult, was diagnosed over the years with schizophrenia and paranoid delusional disorder.
Wasn't
though
Charles
later research
Manson
suggested
a
he
serial killer also? Am I wrong? Wait, no. Mention is not technically considered a serial killer though. Case often used to wait as oh. Okay. Why did I think he's a serial killer? I mean technically he is, but
He may instead have had bipolar disorder and psychopathy. By his 12th parole hearing in 2012, which he refused to attend, he was deemed far too dangerous to be released, with no possibility of another hearing until 2027. However, this date would never come for Manson. On January 1st, 2017, he was hospitalized for gastrointestinal bleeding, but was too weak for surgery and returned to prison a few days later. His health started getting worse and worse, and in November, he was hospitalized again and died on November 19th, at age
Damn.
83, from cardiac arrest caused by respiratory failure due to colon cancer.
damn.
If you liked this video, subscribe for similar ones or
W
join my
video.
Discord to suggest another.
W video. Alright, hold up. One sec. Hold up. Just change screen for a sec. I just need to get the link for the thing. Hold up. Alright. Bang. Alright. Video. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. Do this. No. How do I do it? Oh, there. Bang. Alright. Alright. Hold up. Hold up. Boom. Boom. There. Alright. Hold up, let me edit it. Yo, shout out whoever made this, by the way. Whoever made this. W them. Alright. Wait. Actually make it a little bigger. Is that too big? I feel like that's fine. Yeah, that should be good. Oops. I'm on the wrong thing. Alright. Lock back in. Boom. Alright. Wait, hold up. And then, Oh. Bang. Alright, boom. Boom. Alright, lock in. Oh, wait, no, I need the thing open. Dumbass. I closed the thing. I need to generate a new card, don't I? Alright, hold up. The link also didn't work. Hold up. Minor issue. Boom. Alright. Now move this here. Okay, boom. There we go. Alright. Boom. And oh, I need to add it out to here. Hold up. So much work. Boom. Link. Copy. Where's bingo? Boom. Move. My fault. Alright, there we go. We're good. Lock in. We are good. Alright, boom. Lock in. Abusive husband cheats on depressed wife with minor.
Today we are catching Ronald Hamilski. Were you
What up,
gonna do
Wiz?
those
How you doing, man?
crazy positions with her, or were you gonna keep it kind of basic?
Basic, yeah.
Why were you okay with telling her, "I can't wait to eat your"?
With
You know
my
what date it is?
ADD or AD.
Hold up, let me check. Friday, September 19th.
HD that I possibly could have. I wasn't in the
Oh.
right state of mind.
Why did you feel
Roses
the
still
attraction
content?
to Sarah?
She sent me a picture of just her face, and I was like, "Oh, you're cute."
Literally, I always thought something was off with him.
Really?
Dead ass.
And then he has a Facebook page, and he wrote something on there about how we need to treat our children. You know, it's because we don't spank them and we don't hit them and we
Both
treat them so nice that they get away with
sicky.
this, and that's why they're not good kids.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch, and today we are catching
getting bingo.
Ronald
Trust.
Hamilski. Ronald Hamilski is a disgusting EDP out here in Hayward, Wisconsin. This is our first Wisconsin catch, and he's
Who lives in Wisconsin? Oh my gosh, Wisconsin.
out here. Bang. He's
I
talking
give
to
up.
obviously
give up.
our very,
can't
very,
talk, bro. I
very
can't talk.
young decoy. And the sad thing about it is this man has a wife that he says has very severe
give up.
depression, and he also has a son with severe
I
autism
literally
as
can't
well.
talk.
And he's out here doing these shenanigans, talking about how he'll lie to his wife to go meet the decoy. But
That's
sadly,
crazy.
he wasn't able to fit it in with our schedule today. So we're going to be fitting him into our schedule ourselves. And we're going to do a house call. We're going to go to his house and we're going to go talk about these messages, man. There's a lot of grotesque stuff in here, a lot of grooming. And we also have a suspicion that there is going to be some cheese pizza as well, man. I'm
Damn.
really hoping for an arrest. And man, I absolutely hate when these dudes have families and they throw it all the way for their lust and greed. But man, I don't got anything else to say. Let's get this free.
Let's get this guy. Come on, guys. Let's get him. You know,
Okay, yo.
watching Gideon, you're basically a part of the EDP team. Am I right, guys? You know.
Oh, he's here.
No.
Y'all stay in the car.
Oh wait, hold up.
Excuse me, hey, Ron?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't mean to do that.
What's this? What the f? The girl on Facebook, her mom, she just picked her up from her aunt, and she's seen some of the messages. I don't want your wife to find out about it. You want to just talk about it out here? If that's cool?
Well, yeah, she said that, she said
Old.
she was telling me that I know
Yeah,
she
can I?
was, like,
Yeah,
15
that's
or
old,
whatever,
right?
and so then she said
Fat.
that, you know, whatever, and her mom said, you know, that wasn't good.
Do we consider him fat?
Yeah. I mean, you cool about just talking about it over here so your wife doesn't overhear us?
Well, she's at the beach right now with her mom and my son.
Oh, praise God, praise God.
Yeah.
So you want to just talk
yeah,
outside?
It's right here.
Okay, man. So you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, her name's, shoot, I forgot what her name was, but yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay, her name is Sarah. And
Sarah, yeah.
Okay.
So I asked her mom, and she said that she didn't want no one going over there, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. So.
Was it her mom you talked to? I don't think you ever talked to her mom.
Not her mom, her aunt. Sorry, I got mixed up.
Okay. Well, that's the thing. So listen, I want you to know I'm not a cop or anything. So I promise you're not in any trouble, okay? Kind of the issue is the mom and her sister, which is Sarah's aunt, they're not that close.
Yeah.
So
Bro.
there was talks about you guys meeting somewhere. Where?
You know what you do? You know what you do, chat? You know, you do one of those, yeah, chat, have you guys ever seen those, videos where it's like, what they do Fred Cash, but instead of doing like what Gideon does, they sit there and like fall on just fucking, like literally just do wrestling moves on them. Those are always funny. That's what they do.
You're not
That's
supposed to meet at?
That's what
We were
Gideon
gonna
should
meet
start
at
doing.
her aunt's house.
That'd
Her
be
aunt
funny.
was on vacation in Alaska or somewhere.
Okay. Well, her mom had came back early and she kind of looked at her phone and stuff. So you knew the whole time that she was how old again?
15, and I knew she was 15.
Okay, she
Wow.
said she's.
Or yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, man, bro, it's all good. Listen, mistakes happen, man. So kind of the mom's a little bit frustrated. We have an organization called Kid Protect America. She was like, you know what? Maybe he's a good guy. She was like, can you guys go talk to him to kind of verify that? So I was like, okay, we can go talk. She was talking about putting this on some other people's desk. And obviously we don't want that, you know.
Right.
So how's your marriage with your wife?
It's going pretty
Here, let's
good.
go over here so more people don't hear us. Yeah. Yeah, we can stand right here.
Yeah. It's going pretty good.
What's the They went from here to here. Why? Why? He's got a wife. Yeah. Bro, I just don't understand why they walked from here to here.
wife, she knows
There's
she
no-
deals with a lot of depression and anxiety.
Well, from what?
That's what I asked her yesterday, and I said, you know, what are you depressed about? Or
I'm
what
taking
are you,
that.
you know,
I'm
with
taking that.
anxiety, and she goes,
He has a
She
pretty
goes,
big
"I don't
belly,
know."
man.
And so with her,
Yeah, it's going pretty
depression,
good.
She sleeps a lot during.
Yeah, man, it's going pretty good. We don't really talk much, but it's going good. I usually instead I usually go and get freaky with little kids, but nobody clipped that. No,
During the
nobody
day.
clipped that. Yeah, I was
And
talking
it's
about
kind
the
of hard
video.
with my son too, because my son
Bad
really
context.
adores my wife.
So how old
What?
is your son?
He's
He's 9. Okay.
Yeah, so he's already in the
Fourth
fourth grade
grade.
already.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Left
Praise
and
God,
right.
bro. Praise God.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, kind of from what I gathered, I could tell Sarah's kind of a troubled kid and
Reported.
stuff.
No.
So she didn't tell me that.
It's kind of the
Child
vibe I
cook.
got, and her mom kind of says she's a troublemaker. And, there's a lot of troubled kids out there. I was wondering, is there, other kids on Facebook and other social medias kind of, hitting you up?
No, she was just the only one.
She was just the only one?
And I didn't know she was that, I didn't know she was that troubled or whatever. And
Yeah.
she was saying, oh, yeah, well, I'm mature. But I'm like, you're being mature? I don't think so.
I haven't seen
Bruh.
that yet.
Yeah.
So can you kind of tell me about the kind of more risque text messages that you sent?
Well, she was talking about wanting me to sleep over. And I'm like, I
It'd be like
can't.
the orange jean jacket.
And so I told her, I said, if
It'd be the
anything,
most
just hang
orange
out. But I'm
jacket,
like,
bro.
I still don't feel comfortable.
That's facts. No, that's actually facts though. Not even on some whatever, chat. If you wear jean jackets, good for you, right? But bro, I'm telling you, right, chat. If you wear a jean jacket and you look like this, there's something up about you, man. There's something up about you. The big
Why'd you
belly,
tell her that
the
you
bald
can maybe sleep
head.
over this weekend? Why'd you text her that?
I
It looks
told
off,
her
yeah.
I didn't know if I should do it or not. And so I was like,
Wait, I want to see
I
my wife was saying on the weekend I could come and visit you. She don't know when I'm coming to see you, but I told her I said I said, oh my gosh, so that it's like 3 guys from my school that I haven't seen in years. So then she
Told her I didn't know if I should do it or not.
oh, it looks like
And so I was like,
my
that
Norwegian
shouldn't be the
teacher.
right way to do it.
No.
And her aunt was like,
She's-
well, she can hang
isn't
out with
that
whoever
the
she
way-
wants.
that's
Instead of
facts.
thinking, are you okay with that? Or
Yeah.
aren't you?
Bro, I swear, like that's why the mom's really pissed. Like, listen, you think she might be mad at you? She's pissed at the aunt.
I was really confused by her, and I'm like, what the heck? She's like, how do you?
I don't see me getting a
How
bingo
are
here.
you okay with that?
What?
So, can I kind of ask, like, why were you okay with telling her I can't wait to eat your?
Wow.
I wasn't in the right state of mind. I was driving home from my
Yo,
group meetings.
they're never in the right state of mind, bro. I swear. They're always, all of them are always going through something, man. They're always never in the right state of mind, man. It's always, it's just all a big misunderstanding. My head, I hit my head really hard that morning. I wasn't thinking straight, but now I'm good. It's always, it's all just a one big all misunderstanding, guys. I swear.
I just wasn't in the right state of
telling
mind.
you guys.
Okay, so that you did say that though.
Yeah, I was
Stick with
like,
me.
I don't think I can
I have
do
no idea. I did not make this, by the way. I looked up Gideon Bingo cards, and this popped up. But yeah, I don't know what that is. I'll be honest.
like I said, I wasn't in the right state of mind. I was, after my meetings, I get, tired, exhausted. 'Cause
Yeah.
I live here in Hayward and have to drive to Ashland back and forth.
Let me get back into your life, man. Why do you have to go to those meetings? I'm just curious.
'Cause I deal with a lot of anger issues, and
Really, you seem like a really well put together dude.
yeah, when I was growing up, my dad wasn't exactly all there in the mind. He abused us and
Yeah.
horribly abused
Does this guy
us. So I ended up living.
Wait, he does this guy. Wait, how does this guy look fat but also skinny? That's what I'm saying. It's like he looks fat. Yo, in the front he looks fat, but in the back he looks like skinny. Like it's weird. Like Gideon, I don't know if I'd say Gideon's fat, but you can tell Gideon's a bigger guy. This guy, if I see him from the back, I'm thinking, oh, this is a skinny guy. But then in the front, it's like, wait, this guy's fat.
With that, and it was kind of a nightmare to me. And when all that was going on, I told my mom, and she's like, yeah, he's not exactly all there, because she was
Yeah, I don't care about your
even
sob
as a
story, buddy.
kid, my
I'm sorry.
psychiatrist even knew my dad and what my dad was going through from his counselor.
Oh my god.
And so she was,
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
yeah.
Genuinely, bro.
Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Nah. See, it would have been funny now if he's like, wait, hold up. I'm kind of pissed how my stage internet has cost so many fuckers from India. Bro. Chat. No. I'm not saying it. No. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not making a joke. Bro,
felt that my dad was dealing with a lot of mental issues.
if you see a guy like this, chat, just know he's up to something. That's all I'm saying, bro. I swear it's always motherfuckers that look like this, bro. Bald, fat. Oh my. Yo. No, bro. I can't read. Bro, I try to read it fast, bro. Oh my, how did I read, it's because I read it fast, bro. I swear, I just see the I, bro. I see the IND and I'm like, alright, and then oh my. Yeah, we're moving on.
When people
Moving
have
on.
an enlarged brain and they were
Moving
dealing
on.
with
tumor.
Yeah, and of course, and then my dad had passed away from that.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
I was thinking no. I was not gonna. I was gonna actually say something. I'm gonna say I agree with it.
When she told me
Moving
what
on,
was
chat.
going on, I was like, holy crap, I was drawn from it. I'm like, well, how did it happen?
Freaks.
And they found out that he had died from a blood clot that went to his brain, and that was it.
Man, you said that he was abusive, and kind of with some of these messages, I mean, if I'm stepping a boundary, please let me know. I kind of want to.
that's okay.
Was he ever physically abusive?
No,
Okay.
but it was a lot of
Bro.
like hitting, slapping.
So more
Yeah.
physical.
Yeah, physical.
So do you think kind of like that past trauma may have lead to
Bro.
us kind of like doing some of these?
Yeah, and like I
Messages.
said, and I wasn't in the right state of mind. And of course, I was tired and exhausted.
Oh, I was
and
tired
so I
and
had-
exhausted. Guys, we have to give him a pass, guys. He was tired and exhausted. Obviously, it's not his fault. Clearly,
pick
it's all
up an
good now.
energy drink just.
Bro,
to get me-
listen, if I
Yes,
don't
he
get
was
an energy
tired.
drink, man, I'm bound to text a freaking.
I get it,
You,
yeah.
you never know, man. I totally get it.
Yeah, because I was exhausted and tired. I'm like, I gotta go and get me a pick-me-up drink, you know.
Yeah.
So.
You gotta take care of yourself.
Right, exactly.
We all do
So,
that.
do
No,
we
we
have
don't.
any apps like Zangy, Telegram, anything like that?
Guys, it's relatable.
I have.
I'm
Messenger.
joking. No.
Yeah, Messenger. What about
Yeah.
Telegram?
Joke.
Yeah,
joke.
I got that one
Jake.
too, but she doesn't use it, or because Sarah was saying, well, I don't use it that much, and I don't go on there much, and I wasn't barely even using it either, and it was more so Messenger than Telegram, so.
Because obviously, like you're not in trouble with this stuff, and because like I see you say Trump here, so I saw that, man. I was like, we got a patriot right here. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
we don't mess with that Epstein shit. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I mean, if I saw MAGA right there, man, I just would have been like, he's on the list. Cops, take him away. But
Yeah.
obviously, so like I feel like we have that in mutual. But so when did our attraction to girls that are years old kind of like start?
I don't
Ow.
even know, like,
12.
sometimes I think I'm not
Correct.
even in the right state of mind for even doing that, and my wife, or my wife.
Are you guys in an open relationship?
My lifestyle.
No.
Oh,
Her and I
Wow,
are
so
married, but it's
so
hard
there
on
you
me
go.
because I feel
That
like
is,
I'm
that
doing
is.
most of the stuff. But with her, she's got a lot of depression and anxiety, so she's sleeping all the time, and
Yeah, this guy pissed me off. Low-key amazing, 'cause they dropped
she
17
holds a
now.
part-time job.
Yeah. So is that why you think you were kind of
Just
cheating?
any time, bro. It just literally, they're making a new iPhone for every time, for every Gideon video now. Bro's buying the iPhone next year. Yeah.
Sarah, because
I think,
Chat,
yeah.
you'll never
because
chat.
it's
You
hard for
guys
me.
will never see a Pred with an iPhone 18. Chat. You know why, chat? Get it? No.
When she's sleeping, and then
Alright.
and I got my son that I got
got some
going
more
on
funny, I get
too.
Mhm.
And so then I was like, how can a person do that? And I asked her mom, and she said, well, if you're dealing with a lot of depression, it can really
it can mess you up.
mess you up.
Yeah, bro, I get it, man. You try to be there for your wife. I know in the vows you say until death
I'll be
do us
here all
apart.
night.
Right.
But it's like, do you feel like your marriage is kind of dead right now?
Kind of, because I'm like, man, I'm like, man, I wish you wouldn't sleep so much, and
Yeah.
Bro.
then we could be out and about.
Bro, I really, I don't know why. Like, I would have I just love it right now. Not even, I don't know why. I know why. But imagine just right here, they're talking, and then all you hear is, from the top rope, somebody jumps off the roof, just does. Hold on. I don't remember the name of the move. What was the name of his move, bro? This, bro. This. He hits him with one of these, bro. He hits him with one of these. Some of his voice pisses me off, yeah, bro. Everything about this guy pisses me off.
About doing
RK
things.
RKO, yeah.
My son, he
That's
feels
it.
bad too because he's
You just hear the WE music. You hear the John Cena theme song go on, and then you look up, and then somebody hits you with a Randy Orton RKO.
autistic, so he feeds off of the
energy.
emotional, yeah.
Yeah.
And
That'd-
so he's
you know,
like,
that'd
well,
make my
Cheryl,
day.
can you stay up? And then it's like, it's like, how do you? I don't know.
Do you think she's kind of like the vengeful wife? Like, let's say she went through your phone and saw that stuff, man. Do you think she would like, try to take everything from you? Is she kind of like that, or what do you?
No, she'd be like, what the is your problem? Who are the are you?
Watch out,
I mean, I don't know if
RKO.
she'd throw the F-bomb around, but she'd be like, well, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to this person? Duh, you know better than that, da 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 da.
I think she'll be a little more mad than that, man. I hope at least.
So you don't think like she would freak out too much?
No.
Okay.
But I mean,
bro,
she
this
would freak out. You
this
know?
could put her in more of a like depression cycle, man, and that would
Yeah.
just make your marriage even worse.
Right.
Are you Jehovah's Witness?
Trying to. I'm learning about it and going through it, the meetings and whatnot. So
Yeah.
so I'm
Oh,
trying my
man, you
best
know
and trying my
better.
hardest to kind of know what it's about and become a Jehovah's
Right.
Witness there. So
Well, here, man, genuinely, I'm Jehovah's Witness, so man, like when I
He is?
kind of
I don't know if he's lying or not. I can never tell when Gideon lies or not, to be honest. Cause bro, he lies so well to points where I'm like, all right, I don't know if this guy's lying now.
Cause I saw on your Facebook kind of that you were kind of leaning that way.
yeah.
So, bro, man, I mean,
Alright,
if you
he's
let
lying,
me help
okay.
you, man,
I don't
wanna
know,
help you
I don't
out with
know.
this, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And I think this could be like
You
a
should know.
one-stop talk.
Oh, I
and
did
this could
know
all be
that. I
over
lied.
with.
I forgot I
Yeah.
did know that.
Especially because you don't want, Sarah's mom to get involved because you let the mom
I
tell the
think- I'm
story,
pretty sure
or
she
they
is.
always take the kid's side of the story.
Mhm.
It's just a bad look.
Yeah.
But if you could kind of just be real with me, man. Like, let's say you did meet up with her and stuff, and you guys did have that sleepover. Were these
ChatGPT
messages,
was
were they
just
gonna
gonna
be
show.
like you're gonna force that on her, or is it gonna
No.
be consensual? I just need to know
Yeah,
either
no,
one
it
or the
was just
other.
Consensual or just meeting up or whatever.
So you weren't gonna force her to
no.
make you like lick her.
Hold on. Just want to have a conversation.
You weren't
That counts, right?
gonna force her.
No.
So you would have been like, hey, do you want to do that? And she said, yeah. You would have been like, okay.
Yeah, but also
Oh.
I know it would be wrong.
Fuck.
I mean, it's one thing if you know it's
Maybe
wrong,
back to
but it's
low-key.
another thing,
I
and I think
know
it's more
it's not a
important if it's
religion, but-
consensual. So it would have been consensual.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know it's still wrong on a girl because I'm like, that could screw.
I can kind of
Even-
see it.
Oh, really? It could,
I
you
can
think
kind
so?
of see it.
That's just my guess.
I felt like everybody at my school when they were losing
I can-
V-card
like, I can
this,
see him
losing
being
V-card that.
act-
Because you're what, 35, right?
Yeah, 35 and I'll be 36 in November.
Crazy.
Hunk, old ass. Yo, you look 45, bitch. Bald head ass. My fault.
Holy
God.
crap, November's around the corner.
Bro, this year went by so fast.
It did. It's like, where'd the months go?
Yes, sir. So listen, man. Another big thing is on your devices. We're seeing images and messages with other young kids kind of being sent towards you.
Weird.
It's not
She
a-
was the only
That's
one.
not
She was the
bad
only
at all.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind, man, would you mind me verifying just to be safe? Because
Yeah.
obviously,
I
I
already
know
know.
you're not in those videos with those kids or those photos with those
No,
kids, but
that's
we
so
kind of want to get
weird
those.
that stuff happens like that because I'm not.
I'm
in
25.
If you don't
so
mind, would
that
you
ass
mind me verifying?
35.
Would that be cool? Do you have
That.
your
Yeah,
phone?
I got my phone.
Think about it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Nah, but like, Trip, but like, you're cool, bro. This guy's like a little bitch.
Oh, you're rocking the Android. If you don't mind, so these are your messages with Sarah. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of already seen all these.
Yeah.
It's cool if I hold your phone, right?
Yeah.
I'll hold it right in front of you.
Why is he like
I don't know.
why is he standing like that?
Who's hitting you up, dog? I mean, you're a good-looking dude, though, man.
Yeah.
So kind
No, he's not. No, he's not. Yo, why? Yeah.
of like, how long has this been going on? Where like other girls
Just-
have been?
Was only her.
It was only her.
Yeah.
So, how old did Jenny tell you she was?
Said she was 18.
She said
You lie.
where did she first message you on?
Messenger, and then she's like, "Well, I have WhatsApp." I just hope my wife doesn't come home and say, "Ooh, what's going on?"
Hey, listen, man. If the wife comes home, man, I'll just tell her, hey, we're old friends. You know what I mean? We could just come up with some.
Right.
We could just come up with any.
Yo, plot twist. The wife comes home, and oh wait, okay. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Plot twist. The wife comes home. She sees him. He says, "Oh, we're just old friends," and then she's like, "But you're racist or some shit." She says some shit like that. Imagine that. The wife is the decoy.
Thing.
Right.
Is the wife kind of nosy?
In the beginning of our relationship, she was, because she'd be looking at my phone, or she'd look in my phone and, "Oh, what are you doing here? Well, who are you talking to like that?" And da-da-da. And so I felt like I was inferior or whatever. My friend Joanna, who I haven't seen in like several years since I moved from Ashland, her and I went to school, and on my
Plot
watch,
twist, the
her
wife
name
is
showed
Randy
up, and my
Orton.
wife's like, "Who's that?" And I said, "Well, that's my friend Joanna."
Dude,
I'm from
Randy
school
Orton
that
comes
I've
out the
been
whip,
to school with for quite
holding a
few
kid.
years now, so
What school y'all went to?
I went to Ashland High School.
So why'd you move to Hayward?
Party Applebeam.
Wait, I have one question. How many like windows in different rooms are there?
So this is like the living room here, and then
You know what?
What? No, no. Why do you look like that though? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That face, that face, that face. Bro, look at this face right here. Yeah, this is scary, yo. This face right here that he's making is scary, bro. Why is he like looking like that, bro?
You know what? I have one question, man. You know,
We
obviously
got
it's
him,
one thing
Aspen.
you hang out with her, but I was a little bit nervous when
Yeah.
I saw that like you had been arrested for disorderly conduct. Kinda
This
like,
guy
what
has
is
a
that
whole
about?
code and
Because
whole
of my
signal.
anger that I'm dealing with, we didn't get arrested, but I'd gotten a disorderly conduct because I was hollering and got.
Bro, I feel
So
like
who are you
Gideon
mad at,
video
my man?
qualities are going up too.
I can't
like his
remember.
red couches.
My wife was on the phone with somebody, and I'm like, and I guess
Like, bro,
somebody
like look at this, bro. Like look at this. But then look, but then he's skinny everywhere else. It makes no sense. Like, bro.
this area.
Yo, why is
they
he gonna build like Peter Griffin?
heard me, and so because
I can
I
kinda
was
see
being
that.
loud and obnoxious, I don't know who it was that in the
That's
complex,
not
here,
gonna
but
believe-
someone called,
That's the
and
Fred
so I
brother.
had gotten a disorderly conduct.
So is that why you have to go to those meetings all the way in Ashland?
Not for that, but more so for my anger management to get help with anger management.
Oh, so that's not a court appointed. That's you wanting to do it.
Yeah, yep. So that was, what I wanted to do.
That's the thing I hate about apartments is like they always get up in your business.
Yeah.
So back to Sarah with everything
We're
going
not
on with her
interested.
and stuff like that. Obviously you kind of alluding to like, hey, are you a virgin? Have you ever done anything with anybody else? And she was like, yeah, this is my first time. And then you were asking her like, are you ready and stuff. Like one thing her mom was concerned about is with you being so advanced, like you have a kid. I mean, bro, you got all the huzz hitting you up on your phone, man. So I know you know
It's crazy.
a lot of
Yeah, it's crazy, right, man? Yo, yeah. Go through this guy's phone.
positions. Like, were you gonna do?
Yeah,
the-
yo, you know what? You're right. Maybe he does. How many of them though are of age though?
those crazy positions with her, or were you gonna keep it kind of basic?
Basic, yeah.
So like by
You're the
basic, what were you
weirdo,
gonna be
Chad.
doing?
Just have,
Like what positions?
just laying down.
Okay, so you would have just kept the missionary.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have put her in doggy or anything.
No.
Um,
no.
Okay. I mean,
Okay,
if you
why
would've
are we
did some
going to the-
position like that? Like that could have definitely done some damage. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And how many other kids are kind of like, because I saw a lot of other kids in there. Is Sarah the youngest we've went to? Because I know there's other kids, so I'm trying to figure
but
out, is she the...
I haven't even seen him or nothing.
I know you haven't seen them.
Yeah, I hate when that happens because then it's like, well, where the heck did that come from? And I haven't done anything,
So I guess with those other kids, like how old did they tell you they were?
They didn't even say, because I haven't messaged them or anything.
I kind of saw a lot of kids on there that looked pretty young.
It wasn't anything that I done or anything.
So they hit you up.
Yeah, they were hit.
Oh, yo, Chad, it's always them, bro. It's always them hitting them up, bro. Oh, it's always, it's always like, yeah, man, I'm just going on my phone and people just start texting me, man. Like, all right, man. My fault. I didn't know you're that guy, man. My bad.
Me up and I'm like, no, and then block them.
How old were they saying before you blocked them?
Maybe like.
It was them.
15.
So, okay.
So I don't even know who they are.
Did we ever get any like 15?
No.
So I guess why with Sarah when she said she was? Because I mean, you kind of like did the right thing when she said You said if you're shouldn't even be on Facebook. You have to be older. But then you kind of like kept the conversation going. You've been talking to her.
Yeah, bro says bro says you can't be on Facebook. He says you're 12, you can't be on Facebook, but it's all but anything else is all right. All right,
Since
everything
June
else is all right.
27th.
Yeah.
That was the
So
issue.
like, I guess
The
why didn't we
shoes
keep
on Facebook. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Jesus Christ. The issue was his issue was.
on entertaining
I
her
give
when
up.
we knew she
I
was
can't
that
talk.
young?
Yeah,
My
and
mouth
I didn't
stopped.
realize that too. And
Horse fan
when I knew
following.
she was like, and then that's when I said, it shouldn't be on Facebook because I told Sarah, I was like, well, what's your aunt's number? And then she finally gave me her aunt's number. I told her, I said, well, Sarah's been hanging out with older guys than how old she was, and I don't think that's appropriate. Then
Bro says that's not appropriate. Yes, Bro says that's not appropriate, but does the same that.
she was like,
See, I like
well,
say, yeah, I'll
Sarah
take a
can
lot.
hang out
Yeah,
with
I know.
whoever she wants. I'm like, are you okay with that or aren't you? Because I was really concerned about it too. I'm like, how can you tell
guy asked for
somebody
permission.
that year-old or 13-year-old can hang out with whoever they want, especially for her aunt. And I'm like,
I know, it's like, what position does she have to
Right,
like kind
exactly.
of come to that determination?
yeah. And then I was like, well, would it be okay? And she goes, I don't care. And I'm like, no, I don't think I should. So you're just like letting your daughter do whatever the heck she wants at the age of
Some people aren't as good parents as you, man.
I was
Right,
concerned
yeah,
so much I had
exactly.
to prove that she was,
Like,
she
I
was
mean, it's
lying.
absolutely ridiculous, you know.
Bruh.
Why do we ask her for like naked photos?
Oh my god.
Like I said, I wasn't in the right state of mind at the time
Bro.
because I'm on medications for my anxiety and my anger
Oh.
and pills to help me
Oh yeah, no, of course, man, of course.
fall asleep at night.
Of course,
and,
no,
when
it makes
I-
sense, man, of course.
My meds, when I take them at 9, they don't exactly kick in right away. So then I'm sitting up until maybe like 11:30 at night playing games on my
Wow. Yo, chat. It's a night. This is a night owl right here, chat.
phone that I have, so that it like helps me to relax and.
Oh,
get
he plays
tired,
games on his
like-
phone. He's a gamer
And
too.
So what do you think about the medication?
Chat, what do you think he's gaming on his phone? Candy Crush, man. He's for sure playing like those type of games. You know, maybe I can see like Subway Surfers, Angry Birds. Ooh, I can see an Angry Birds. Nah, that's a good one.
Like
Nah, that's
gets
a good one. I
you
can
to
see him
being
playing
like,
Angry
you know
Birds.
what? I'm gonna kind of like talk show to a kid. Like, what do you think about the medication?
He got
does that
games
to
on
you?
his phone. Not
Because maybe we need to get you off of that.
Yeah, I can't remember what medication it is, but it could be screwing me up.
No, yeah, obviously, you know, that's fine, man. You know, it's like I said, I'm the kind of guy where it's like I want to find ground zero.
Right.
I want to figure out like kind of how this happens and stuff.
Mhm.
So I guess like how many images of kids have been sent your way where you
I've
didn't even
never-
want it?
I've never had any of them come my way.
Really?
None. Yeah.
all right, buddy.
I haven't had any of that.
Okay. I guess, do you know what the legal terminology of that's called? If you get a
Like
naked...
child pornography or-
Exactly,
Yeah, and I haven't had any of that at all.
So I guess what's your opinions on that stuff?
Nope.
Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good.
It's not right.
Why did he, like,
in
jump?
in the state of Wisconsin? It's not right. In.
Why did he like jump? He's like, oh. But he acted like he just got shot. Didn't Patient
Anywhere
was
for that
incredible.
matter. I
Or
haven't
the
had
monster
anything
I've
like that
seen.
come in.
Him
Well, how
get
old is
more
Sarah
mad at
again?
the cops than these guys. Yeah.
Okay, and
That's facts.
you asked her for what kind of images?
I had said a naked picture, and I know I was in the right state of mind.
No, I know that, but it's like, you know, so she's...
Yeah.
and
it's
then
not right
a
to do
naked
that.
picture. So what a naked picture...
Cal,
for-
would you guys be able to sit here, do what he's doing, just kind of act like chill, like be like, hey man, you know, it's not your fault. Would you guys be able to do that?
What does that equal?
I don't know, man.
Maybe like jail time.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It was like you were almost that close to getting it.
Yeah. I told her, I said, that's not right. You know, when her aunt was saying, oh, I don't care who's singing. I'm like, that's not right at all.
The aunt told me that you never said anything about you asking her for naked pictures. So did you tell the aunt that part?
I forgot to put that in there.
He forgot. Of course.
Don't you
Just
think
slipped
that
the
probably would have
mind.
been a lot more important to tell the aunt?
Yeah, that she was, that
You know what? I would
asking for
I
a
would
state
R-word
picture
him,
like
like,
that.
You
give him
know,
days
you told me about
his
your kind of like
medicine.
depression and anger issues. Do you have any other mental disabilities
Oh, if
that I should
saying
probably
no
know
homo
about?
outdoors.
Just those two? So like,
No, that's facts though. No. Guys, do exactly what Drippy said, but then after you just say no homo, and then we're good. And then it's just good. You know, you know.
like no like form of autism
Then
or
it's
anything
all
like
good.
that?
No, my
Just
mom.
don't
she
chat.
probably
Don't forget to say no homo. Right, chat.
thinks that I do
I mean,
have ADD or ADHD.
Unless you know.
Do you think that's
So
why
no.
you can't stay fixated on your wife? That's why you kind of go after other girls?
That or doing whatever, and you
Then
know,
he
and
turn-
sometimes I'm not
then he
exactly
turns gay
in
now,
that
bro.
right state of mind where I shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. With my ADD or ADHD that I possibly could have, it's hard for me to keep focused on one particular task.
You want to think like this, but do you find yourself getting attracted to female girls around the ages of like the code?
Not mentally, no.
Not mentally. So I guess,
No.
why did you feel the attraction to Sarah?
She sent me a picture of just her face, and I was like, oh, you're cute. You know.
I mean,
Brother, you're like 40.
would you
She's like 12.
want to talk to one of my friends? He kind of was in a similar situation with you. We got him
Just physical.
rehabilitated. His name is Alex. Let me call him real quick. He's a really good
It's gotta be
dude,
the worst,
man.
yeah.
I think you guys are going to have a good
That's gotta be the
conversation.
worst,
You know, just stall while we wait for cupcakes. Yo, Mr. Rosen.
What? For, fucker said I'm gonna be physically hell yeah, nah.
I'm with my friend
This guy's a
Mr.
fucking.
Ron.
Bro, why is he
Hamielski,
smiling? Like,
right?
it's pissing me off.
Hamielski.
Yep.
He got caught talking to
I
a
forgot
little
about the big
girl.
part.
I was telling him you kind of went through the same thing. I was wondering if you can give him some words of encouragement, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely, Ron. Hamielski, is that what it is?
Hamielski, yeah.
Dude, he caught me talking as well, and yeah, he's completely turned my life around, man.
Wait, hold up. I think a neighbor called the cops on us. I'll vouch for you real quick.
Okay.
Hey, my mom's calling. I gotta go.
Okay, peace. Yo, you aren't lying. Your neighbors are bad. They're very nosy. Hey, how you doing, officer? Good, good. My name's Jadon. This is my friend Ronald here, Hamielski.
Yeah.
So Ron,
Yeah. I'm gonna die laughing when I'm gonna die laughing when I see this guy's face.
are you gonna talk to 12-year-old girls again sexually?
No, no more.
Are you gonna solicit them
I love the ones when they're like so shocked, like dude, he's right there.
to meet you and have sex with you?
No.
All these messages here that I'm about to give to him, these are you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you did solicit nude photos from her, or you wanted to get nude photos from her, right?
Just the one, yeah, but now I know not to.
Okay, and you knew the whole time she was.
Now I know not to,
Yeah.
guys. Now he knows not to, so it's all okay. All right, it was just a mistake, guys. It was just a mistake. You know, he did it like 9 times already, but it's all right. Anger should about to crash out.
And you continue talking.
Yo, I
with
look
her?
he hope
For
he
that
crashes
little-
out. Nah, imagine that. Cause he has anger, bro. Just imagine he starts crashing out. Just what the fuck, you bitch! Starts trying to fucking fight Gideon.
While there, yeah, and I know it's not right.
So can you tell that officer, you apologize so we can get past this, and
Yeah,
tell him
sorry
what you're
about that,
apologizing.
and I won't do it again.
What are you apologizing for?
Apologizing for talking to a year-old when I shouldn't have been.
Okay.
You
Can
know,
I get
and
your
that won't
ID?
happen. Yeah.
How you doing, officer?
Let me look at my.
Good.
Hope his
good.
wife gets over
Huh?
it.
Jadon.
Sad ass.
Yeah. How do you spell that?
J.I.D. on.
I'm J-A-D-O.
No way.
Seriously.
What the? That's crazy.
Why is this guy?
crazy.
Why is this guy laughing, bro? Bro, why is this guy laughing? Why is this guy laughing? He like wants to fit in here. He's like, haha. You know, like they're having a conversation, chilling, laughing at you. Well, yeah, I'm finished.
God.
This is your residence right here?
Yeah.
Right? Can you just wait there?
Yeah.
All right. Don't go inside though.
No.
So he has been contacting our decoy since June 21st. This is when he first messaged her on Facebook.
This guy seems chill as fuck. Yeah, this is the type of guy you want to pull up when you're doing this.
Made
Man.
initial contact.
What's his name? Jaden? I think that was his name.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Got that one.
My copy again. More serious.
I was talking to a year-old when I shouldn't have been, and DeMarcus, him and I were talking, and I know it
DeMarcus.
wasn't right to be
Marcus
doing that, and I
Cousins.
apologize to you that it will never happen again. I know it was wrong, and sorry, this sounds great.
All right.
Why is he like laughing? What? Like I don't get it. Why is he sitting here like laughing? Like ha ha ha. Like brother, do you not know what's going on here, man? They're packing you up, buddy.
You have the right to remain silent.
Get this guy out of here.
I'm
the field training officer.
Yes, sir.
Officer Frook, my badge number's on here. This is my contact information.
Thank you.
You can email me, call me anytime. I really appreciate it. Are you guys cool sticking around?
Yeah, bro. We got nothing to do today.
How
To
much
meet
he's
up with her
anger
to
and
hang out with
crashing
her,
out.
and she was saying, well, you could have...
Guys, he's steaming. Chad, he's steaming. Chad, do you guys see? Like, if you guys look really closely, you can see some steam coming out of his ears, guys. That's how like mad this guy is right now.
Sleepover.
The
I'm like,
anger's coming out.
No,
Chad.
I don't think that's right.
Well, here, Ron, can you be honest and tell them about the?
I'm just nervous.
Can you just tell them about the? You said on the weekend though. Can you,
Yeah, on the weekend that I was gonna hang out with her, and she was possibly talking about a sleepover, and that I was,
A sleep, brother. You're 40. Yeah, okay, you're 40 years old. Yo, she's 12.
relations with her, and so I know it wasn't right to me to do that.
So the plan was that.
Guys, he knew it wasn't right. I think we give him a pass. You guys, he knew it wasn't right, so it's all alright. You know, he knew it wasn't right. He knows what he did was wrong, So therefore now, he's out.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have been able to because I would have had my son with me. He's old,
He
and
just
so
now
with
realized
me, I wouldn't even been able to do that at all. Would have been just hanging out and watching movies with her, and that's about all it would have been.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what positions were you planning to do with her if you could?
Laying down,
And like, what were you gonna be doing laying down with her?
just having sex is all.
Okay.
So
And
let's
that's
say
all, guys. That's all. That's all, though. Yeah, you're free to go.
everything worked out and the wife had the son and you went to go meet her.
They're like,
you
"All
think
right,
the
man.
actual stuff would have
Go
happened?
inside."
Obviously, it's not gonna happen anymore.
It would have, yeah.
It would have.
Oh,
The actual
oh.
stuff would have happened.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, my bad. I'll step back.
All right, Rod, here's what we're gonna do for now. We're gonna place you in handcuffs, get you in the back of the car, okay? You're gonna be detained for now
Oh.
while we conduct our investigation. I don't want you to give us any issues. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
stand
I
up,
put
turn
my
around.
stuff in that
Stand
car?
up, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Any weapons? No. Any drugs? No. I don't do drugs, and I know not to.
I know. Oh, guys. Guys, what a great guy. He knows that drugs are illegal, guys. But you know, so of course, you know, he can't do that, right? Of course, that's wrong, right? But you know, trying to meet up with a 12-year-old, that you know, that's all right though, right? Of course, makes sense. Makes totally sense. Maybe you're not that
Ron,
bad
are
of a
you
guy
hiding
after
any
all.
kids in your belly?
No.
Okay.
I was actually at one of my physical therapy because I was like 214 pounds, and then when I got
You give immigrants. Oh my gosh, she's giving immigrants or oh my, I can't read. Oh my god, That's
weight,
a
I
mess.
was lost 7
Wait,
pounds.
what
I
did
was
you
like
do on
200
Okay.
Take
I
your
was
time, bro. Anytime now. You know what, man? There we go. Alright.
actually at one of my physical therapy because I was like 214 pounds, and then when I got
Did he
weighed,
ask him
I
how many
was
kids
lost,
is he
7
pregnant with?
pounds.
So you lost 7 kids?
Huh?
You lost 7 kids?
No.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, you said 7 pounds. I misheard you.
No, Mike, for my weight.
Okay, my bad.
Yo, that's facts. No. Hold on. That's facts though. He does look like he's pregnant. Because when you're pregnant, you're not really fat. You just have a big belly. This motherfucker looks like he might have triplets.
Take it down to the jail. I began talking to the local community, and
Sounds
none
like
of them
Green
were
Goblin
surprised at
from-
what he
from
did.
Flash.
But I was surprised at
Yo,
the
he
things that
low-key
they told
does
me
that.
that this monster has been doing over the last 2 years.
What's your thoughts on Ronald, man?
Like, literally, I always thought something was off with him.
Really?
Wait, on the way to
Ronald, man.
Oh wait, hold on. On the way to Ron's wife family
Yeah.
tree home.
Literally, I always thought something was off with him.
Ron's
Really?
wife cousin. Okay.
He was like, oh man, dude. It's
I feel like
wild.
this. I don't know, chat. Yo, on some no racist shit. I feel like these are cities like, I don't know what city he's in right now. I don't know if he said, but like cities like this, I feel like this is everyone's racist here. And I feel like it's always the racist motherfuckers who are pedophiles. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Jadon.
Beverly.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
What city is it?
See,
And I'll tell
I
you.
get talking.
I think he said, hold on, where are we? We're at 20 minutes. I think he said at the beginning.
Today we're gonna keep it here.
I was like, oh.
Hold on. Said at the beginning.
And this is our first Wisconsin
Oh,
catch.
Wisconsin. Yeah, chat. I can see it.
And they're like yelling. He has anger issues. I found out that he goes to like these behavioral classes. They were telling me how sometimes he gets physical with Rochelle. And when they get involved, he just backs off. So it's like when men get involved, he like shuts down. But whenever it's women and stuff,
So he's a little bitch.
he like, gets all big and bad.
Yes, and he does shut down if the men come after him.
But sadly, that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. They began to tell me even more vile stuff that this monster had done to their family.
They
Yeah,
almost
that
got
sounds
kicked out of
racist.
here for bothering the neighbors, both the wife and the husband.
He's saying,
'Cause
like,
they
he
wouldn't
has
cause
like full custody pretty much
Such a
of
bitch,
the,
yeah.
the son.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you're gonna like act like that, then act like that to everyone, bro. Like, don't sit there. All right, man. I'm sorry. Like,
And then
Stand on
also I
that.
heard that
Stand on
son,
that,
you know,
bro.
he has disabilities.
Yeah.
as
Little
well.
bitch made
Yeah,
bitch.
and Ron hollers at him and screams at him and hits him. It's not a good
He
thing.
hits him?
Yes, he does.
Wow.
One time we were visiting here, and Rochelle's mother, Fern, was here visiting Josh, and Josh
Pussy
wanted
has
to ask
B word,
his
C
dad
word, R
to
word.
go over to his grandma's house, and when he came back, he told Fern. I asked him, and he didn't yell at me this time.
Wow.
Wow.
And then he has a Facebook page, and he wrote something on there about how we need to treat our children. And it's a big old thing about, you know, it's because we don't spank them and we don't hit them and we treat them so nice that they
Poor
get
white
away
man,
with
yeah,
this,
for
and that's
real.
why they're not good kids.
All right, y'all, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the
Hey,
video.
yo.
Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Now, if you guys remember, about a week ago, I posted a video titled "They Let
First
Him
you
Go."
want to spin.
Ronald Hamilski was arrested that night, and he was charged with three felony charges. A week later, I got a call from his wife's mother that he was trying to get inside of his house, and she was very
C-word.
upset. And the men in the
He
neighborhood,
asked
they stepped
C-word,
up
R-word,
and they had to
N-word, L.
protect the family, and they kept him away from the house. The guy was going around saying that they dropped all the charges. I called the courthouse. Come to find out that all charges were dismissed. The prosecutor, his name is right here, Bruce Bouquet. Bouquet, I believe that's how you say it. And this is a photo of him, too, 'cause I
What?
want you guys to see him.
Ugly ass.
He is the
My
district
fault.
attorney of Sawyer County. This man dropped all charges on Ronald and gave no reason why. I hit up local reporters to report on this. Usually, they give a reason why
What the fuck?
charges
Yeah.
are dismissed. Has not answered the press. And on the website portal with the court
Bro.
orders in Wisconsin, usually when
Telling you, chat. They're protecting them, chat. I'm telling you.
a case is dismissed, there's
protected.
always a reason why. For this particular reason, there is no reason why the case was dismissed. And also in court records, it doesn't show that the case is dismissed, even though that it is. I called him out and everything, put their office number. This man is hiding. They deactivated their phones. They're not answering anybody's emails. I emailed him
Damn.
over a week ago. Still has not gotten back to me. I literally talked to his secretary. She left a note for him. Has not gotten back to me at all. And I have multiple sources in the Hayward Police Department that literally work with him. He has not even given them a
Fuck
reason
SBA.
why the charges were dropped. And he is not answering any of those questions as well. So not only is he not taking questions from the public, but he's also not taking questions from his own police officers. The police
Bruh.
officers, they thought that this was a great case. They literally did overtime on this case. And the crazy thing about it is I'm the first
There's no way
person
R-word,
to alert
N-word,
them that
Hayward
the charges were
allowed.
dropped. They didn't even know. The man admitted to everything on body cam. He admitted to everything after being Mirandized. Everything was done by the book. Yet this monster, Bruce Bouquet, obviously doesn't care about child predators. Usually I don't go this far.
But that's what
into
I'm saying, though.
Somebody's
Like,
a
why?
sympathizer or whatever.
It's just like,
but
why?
there was this court thing where a judge was just found with CP recently. So now I
What?
have a lot of questions about Bruce Bouquet. And I have a lot of questions on where his allegiance lie. As a prosecutor, your job is to protect the public. But obviously he's failed at that. And also, I've gotten from inside sources that Bruce Bouquet isn't even the most fit for the job. The reason why he's been the head district attorney for Sawyer County for so long is because literally nobody else puts their name on the ballot. The man literally he doesn't even have to campaign to win because just nobody is
the only
doing
one.
it. So if on this next election term we get somebody to get on that ballot, I promise you, not only you wouldn't even need me to beat him because he's already a sorry district attorney, but if someone else gets on that ballot, I will be out there advocating for you so we can actually get someone that wants to prosecute crime. I'm still going to leave their office number here and everything, and I'm still going to have his email address here.
Not
but he's
Dub,
not gonna
Al,
answer
but
anybody.
W.
He doesn't
I mean.
even answer his own police
No. Al, this guy, W. Gideon.
department. This dude is absolutely disgusting, and to an extent, I think he's worse than Ron, because I've heard from sources inside of the police department that this dude has a weird obsession with releasing domestic abuse cases as sexual cases as well.
Why?
All alleged, though. All alleged. But Bruce Bouquet, if you want to prove me wrong, do your job. This would have been the easiest case of your career, and you let this monster go. So I'm so sorry that this isn't the news that we all wanted to hear, but
we do have some good news. Thankfully, the homeowners and the landlords of the area where they live, they basically got him off the lease. So Ronald does not live with his wife anymore, so he can no longer abuse his wife, and he can no longer abuse his autistic son. The man is gone. He's up out of there. So huge shout out to the landlord. Huge shout out to the community for protecting themselves, because your police department protects you, but I mean, it's on the district attorney to keep the bad guys in jail. And when you got people like Bruce Bouquet who don't want to do their job, it's very hard to protect the community. So I really don't got anything else to say. We're going to be planning a protest at the head district attorney's office here soon. And I want to get a meeting set up with Bruce Bouquet. I mean, he's ducking every single call and everything like that. And I mean, when you look like this, I got to see where your allegiance lied. I got to see what list you were on, you know? I got to really do a deep dive into you. All alleged, though. But I don't got anything else to say, y'all.
Oh, shit.
What's this?
W video. W video. Okay.
Proposed body was found in a...
Hold up. Hold up. Okay, chat. Oh, wait. Wait. I'm missing a video. Where'd my other video go? Chat, we're missing a video. Where did the... I lost the video. Where'd it go? Hold up. Alright. Hold up. Where is it? History. Boom. Whether we watched it today or not, I don't know. But we'll cue it. Alright. Lock in.
On September 8th,
Here's the entire
news
FNAF lore
broke
in
that a
15 minutes. Buckle up because here...
Shut up.
On September 8th, news broke that a badly decomposed body was found in a Tesla that was in an impound lot registered to the singer David. Now, David is a 20-year-old kid, ex-Fortnite pro. He has a grassroots type come up, making music on his iPhone. And on top of that, he was on tour. So because of his personality, everyone just assumed it couldn't have been him, right? Until some more news came out just recently that may change the entire story. Real quick, I want to say I'm making this vid because the story is really confusing.
I don't
There's
think
a lot
it's
of
him or
theories.
fucked up. Yeah, no, 100. I've said I think it's him. Like, not even I think it's him, bro. It all points to him. Cause wasn't first off, I don't know if this was confirmed or not. I heard the reason he did it was because she was pregnant or some shit with his kid or whatever, and so nobody finds out he killed her. Crying out loud. He has a song about it. Yeah, exactly. And I also heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard people in his Discord said he like said some weird shit like one day like he like loves like gore and shit like that. Which is like,
and misunderstood things floating around right now. I mean, you have people like XQC who are investigating this on stream, and it's probably not the best source as well.
Chat, no. Chat, XQC's on the case, man. Chat, XQC's on the case, chat, trust.
Those people who are just straight up making things up or posting misinformation. So I'm going to separate this video into two different sections. The first is going to be stuff that we know for sure, and the second is just going to be like theories and speculation from all the fans online. Also, here's a quick trigger warning because a lot of the stuff in this video is pretty disturbing. So
whoa. What do you mean disturbing, like gore?
That in mind, let's continue. If you don't know who David is,
let me actually scan real quick because I don't know if I don't want him to show the body or whatever. Oh wait, let me also move the. Hold up, let me scan real quick. I think we're good. I think he's just talking about it. Surely this guy doesn't hit me with something that's TOS, right? Surely. Alright, yeah, I think we're good. Gore. A child show with a firearm. Wait, hold up.
got a trigger warning.
Okay, right here. Open OBS. Boom. And
A
boom.
lot of the stuff in this video is pretty disturbing. So with all that in mind, let's continue. If you don't know who David is, like I said, he used to be a Fortnite pro. He had a cool come-up story saying he wanted non-copy.
Bro, but that's not gore though. Bro, that's a picture of a kid, a cartoon kid with a Glock. Guys, calm down. Guys, calm down. That's not gore.
Copyright music for his montages, so he started making his own songs with just his iPhone on BandLab. After uploading a couple songs to SoundCloud, he released the song Romantic Homicide. This song went super viral, and I'm sure you've all heard it.
It's a pretty good song.
In the back of my mind, you
It's a good song.
died. That song. And this track absolutely blew up in July.
It's a good song, you know, like whether he did it or not, chat, it's still a good song.
July of 2022.
I'm sorry.
And shortly after, he signed a record deal to Interscope. He continued releasing music and even opened for SZA on his tour. He also got to do the track Feel It for Invincible, a song that fans absolutely love.
Invincible.
Even recently, David just did a song called Locked and Loaded, which was a collaboration with Fortnite. He had a montage of his own gameplay as the music video. I'm saying all this to say he had a very organic come up, a family-friendly vibe, and a likable personality.
So you just literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was it.
How did you make your first song?
And I looked up how to make music on iPhone, and this app called BandLab comes up. I click on it, I put my Apple earbuds in, and I use my sister's closet as the studio.
That's why when the news first broke, most people just assumed he couldn't have possibly done it. I even said to a friend when it first came out, I was like, I feel like the Fortnite kid who's pretty normal didn't do something like this. Because that was always the impression that I got from him.
Wait,
but
I wasn't a big fan, just knew his story and a few songs.
That may not be the case. When the news first came out, it was reported that there was a body in his car that had been there for an extended period of time before being found. It was too badly decomposed to be identified. Apparently, the car had been at the impound lot for a few
Either
days.
way, I'm pooped.
This was after the car had been abandoned a few days before
shit.
that, without ever being reported missing. According to NBC, a spokesperson for David said he has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. But he would have been touring for over a month before the body was decomposed, according to his tour dates, which is why, like I said, most people figured it couldn't have possibly been him. On top of that, the LAPD said it is one of several vehicles owned by the musician, with many different people using any of
But
the
it's literally
vehicles at any given time. The police.
The only other thing, maybe it wasn't. No, it was him. But like, if it wasn't him, then he had something still to do with it.
Didn't arrest him or anything, and he just went on to
Even if
perform
it wasn't
like
him,
normal
he had
the
something
same
to do
night,
with it.
handing out Labubus to the crowd. On the flip side, though, Crocs and Hollister dropped their ad
It's a Labubu.
campaigns with him, which is understandable why brands wouldn't want to be
Seriously.
associated with
Seriously.
those types of accusations. However, things took a turn for the much worse when just recently the body was identified.
And now some breaking news
Damn.
on a major story that we've been following. We have just learned the identity of a teen found dead inside of the trunk of a Tesla registered to the singer David. Investigators now say that the victim, Celeste, reported as a runaway last year, had not been seen since.
It was the body of a young girl named Celeste, who would have just turned 15 years old. She went missing in April of 2024 when she was 13, so she was missing for over a year. Of course, though, this in and of itself doesn't directly link her to David, but TMZ interviewed the girl's mom, who said that her daughter...
Wasn't he with her when she was 11? So isn't it, well, like technically, he's still technically, even if he didn't do it, he's still technically a pedophile.
Had a tattoo right on her index finger in red ink. Well, David also has
that's what a lot of people are saying. That I mean, I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I don't know. I heard a lot of stuff. I just don't know what's confirmed 100% and what's not.
Tattoo on his right index finger. This tattoo
what happened?
interviewed the girl's mom, who said that her daughter had a tattoo right on her index finger in red ink. Well, David also has a tattoo on his right index finger. This tattoo isn't necessarily unique to David. I mean, Rihanna has it, Lindsay Lohan and Lily Allen do too. But what makes things miles worse is that the mom claimed her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Right after this news came out, David canceled his upcoming show. TMZ confirmed that a house David was living in was searched by the LAPD. The house was being rented by his manager from Interscope, but there are a ton of pictures and videos of him in the house over the past year. Apparently, LAPD homicide detectives searched the house Wednesday and walked out with a computer and several evidence bags.
Mike, do we know if the search has anything to do with the girl's death, though?
Yeah, so Susie and Juan, we are working on those details right now. What I can tell you is that it is literally right where we know that the car was towed from. So remember how this all happened, as you heard from Nicole. The car was towed from the Hollywood Hills. It wasn't until it was at the tow yard where the body was found. So if we go back to where the car was towed from tonight, There's a presence of Los Angeles police detectives that are out there. We can see them in their plainclothes suits. We also see crime scene techs. It appears to be centered at this home. Sky Cow was able to get a peek before it got dark. To be clear, LAPD has not said tonight if, if this investigation is related to the investigation of the girl's body being found.
Or several bags. Oh my, I genuinely can't leave or read. Oh my gosh. Several bags isn't saying them. Yeah. Bro, I read badges. How did I?
Like less than 100 feet away from where it was all found. So this is all happening in the same neighborhood.
For reference, this is how close the house was to where the car was found, which I think is a lot more incriminating than it originally was led on to be. And on top of that, the police are saying that the car was driven through an alley, possibly with the intention of trying to avoid traffic cameras or something like that. So it's just crazy how close it was to the house that he.
You actually wait. Are you actually like a little dyslexic? I may be. I may be. In my I'm gonna self-diagnose myself here, you guys. Guys, I'm gonna self-diagnose myself real quick. That answers my question.
He was staying in. The only other thing we know for sure is that there was a photo taken of David just a brief walk away from where the victim lived. The person who posted the picture was alleging that David was paying people off, but there isn't any concrete proof on that. All we know for sure is that he was in that area. Kelly Uchis even said she's in the process of taking down the song she has with him following this news. So this is everything we know for sure, all of our information from official sources. However, as you can imagine,
it's because I look at. Cause I look and I read quickly. I try to read quick, bro. I try to read quick and
the internet detectives got straight to work. And a lot of this alleged information looks really bad.
That scared me for a second.
If we're being honest. Again, I just want to clarify, everything going forward isn't super factual. It's not confirmed by official sources. But if I'm being honest, most of this proof that we're seeing confirms that he's the victim. First of all, there's messages from his Discord server that show him talking to a girl named Celeste. This interaction was from 2022, by the way, and it says she joined the server back in 2021. There were also people who had a convo saying they were pretty sure he had a girlfriend named Celeste in 2024. One of the strangest messages from his server
I feel like a lot of this is gonna be from his Discord, cause I know there's a lot of didn't a lot of people in his Discord know a lot of this stuff that I'm pretty sure it was people in his Discord have evidence and show a lot of shit, if I'm not
who said in response to him saying he was in a song crisis, drop the one with the missing girl Celeste. This message was also sent in August of 2024. All of this is very strange because at the very least it goes to show that people were aware of this girl in his Discord server. Like, I saw someone tweet, you're telling me people knew about David and Celeste in a Discord server and didn't say anything? And I saw some people saying she lied and said her age in the server was 18, but I don't know, still just a weird situation. Someone also recorded all of these screenshots, which leads me to believe that these are legitimate. On top of this, photos started popping up saying it was the two of them together, like this one. There's also this photo from Discord as well, which looks similar to the victim. There was also a bunch more pics and videos that leaked that showed David with a girl that resembled this girl. Apparently, someone even got into his iCloud and started leaking photos of them together. Then there's also this really strange Reddit post. On September 8th, the day the original news broke, someone responded on r/hiphopheads in response to the news. This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. At the time, everyone thought this was just some random Reddit user who was tweaking. And now with the latest news, it seems very real. I mean, the girl was reported missing about 70 miles away from where the car was found. So the fact that this random guy was able to piece those dots together, it just doesn't seem like it was some made up story. On top of all of this, a song leaked that I can't confirm if it's real, but it's called Celeste. Apparently.
Chat, this is a serious matter, alright guys? Alright. That was funny though.
All of this, a song leaked that I can't confirm if it's real, but it's called Celeste. Apparently, David wrote it in 2023, and the lyrics are kind of crazy.
Or should I? Yo, gang. No. Shut the. Wait. I hate when this happens, bro. Cause I need to actually copy their fucking user. I can't just ban them. Hold up. /ban. No. I didn't mean to press enter. There. Bang. WBAN. Bro, I didn't mean to press enter. You see banning the bots, bro. The stupid fucking bots, bro. Yeah, should I turn on follower only just because so I don't get bros banning me? I feel like I turn on follower only just so I don't get these fucking bots because I don't think they can type in follower only. Yes, Surrey-bot. I need to get Surrey-bot. Okay, I'll add Surrey-bot then when I end. Go to Twitch and search Surrey-bot. Okay, I'll do that when I end.
This very well could be AI. This very well could be AI or something. I couldn't tell you, but a lot of people believe that it is in fact real. There was also this weird tweet from 2022 where he said, "When I was writing this, I got a notification from you. As you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and your sister again, take me where I belong. But our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We gotta push through it, bro." This was from an old thread where he was talking about Romantic Homicide, his breakout hit. Another crazy coincidence was that the music video for Romantic Homicide was released on the victim's birthday. Fans also pointed out that the lady in the video resembled the victim. On top of that, the lyrics just look a little weird now. Everyone has been looking at his old lyrics under a new lens, and a lot of them don't look great. Like this one where he says, "He might have you, but I've got your ghost." Everything just looks so weird now with this news. Like he apparently brings a casket and stuff to his shows. And his TikTok reposts just look terrible. Like there's this one that reads, "Imagine we were two cannibals in the late 80s who randomly met, and then we fell in love and tried to be better and start a life together. Then you died and I ate your bones." Like,
what?
Why would you ever repost that? Or this one that says, "Me watching her scream after I poured boiling water on her after she told a boy happy birthday because why you happy? He made it another year." Just weird stuff.
Yo, what? Yo, gang, what? Yeah, bro, you good?
Super weird to repost, especially under this context. The latest thing to happen was the alleged brother of the victim, who was followed by David.
Wait, should we read these?
The latest thing that...
Dude, wait, why does David follow you? All respect to your sister, and I hate how people are being. Was it really him? Jesus, all love, man. Yes, it was him, because he found my account out of nowhere and followed me. Wait, that's valid though by David. Actually, like, no joke, I actually think there's that. Yeah. Fuck, well, wait, he's coming. Wait. Fuck, well, he's coming. Wait, that's wild. Just randomly, did you even ever talk to him?
Happened was the alleged...
Wait, did you and your family know of your sister being with him? Like, she was living with him? All this shit is confusing.
Brother of the victim.
I knew and went to the police about it, but lack of evidence, so waved off. Bullshit now. Bullshit. Now that there's 1,000 people backing you up, that won't happen again.
David,
but if they had listened,
was found. People started
okay, yeah,
DMing him and
I'm done
asking
reading
questions.
I'm done
I
reading.
think is a bit too far. Like this guy's definitely grieving right now that his sister's body was just found, and now the whole internet's put him on blast. But regardless, he claimed that they went to the police and it was waved off.
Yo, why are you gonna? I read all this and now you're gonna go over it. Fuck you.
A lack of evidence. Again, I can't confirm if this is actually the brother, but that's what most people believe. There's other stuff too, like some alleged text
Hear me out. Wait, hear me out. We make a country and lay all
friend talking about David, or people talking about another guy who was in the picture that David also knew. But that's not super important. This is the main information that everyone's focused on. Like I said, though, this is all speculative stuff and theories that come from fans. Although, if I'm being honest, a lot of it looks pretty legit. Most of the public believes that he is guilty of being a pedophile and a murderer. And honestly, I'm not sure how David and his team could spin it in a way that make him seem not that way. However, some people do believe his innocence. Streamer and collaborator of David, Jason the Ween, who just made a song with him, was asked about whether or not he thought David did it. And on stream, he said he didn't think so.
Yeah, I heard the Jason and David song. Pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Situation?
With David?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not.
Nah, no. Jason, obviously, he doesn't want to believe it. because it looks bad for him. Or even if he does believe it, it just looks bad for him. He doesn't want to say, yeah, man, because he has a song with him, has whatever. But, bro, bro, I don't know. I don't see anyone else who it could have been. Right? Why would anyone else do it? Unless, the other thing I was thinking, like, even if he personally didn't do it, he had something to do with it. Hear me out. They steal a candy bar, death. Kill someone, torture plus death. Pedo torture 36 plus hour, plus death, etc.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No. And I'm gonna perform. We're gonna perform on the 20th. Me and David.
Tesla.
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
but also,
I don't think it's him either. I think it's like almost obviously not him.
Quick little update.
No.
Jason, among a bunch of other people, celebrities and influencers and friends of David, have all unfollowed him, so his case is clearly getting much worse. But as of right now, with everything that's come out, people in general are assuming he's guilty. Like this person who said, TikTok, you will crumble for running to defend this not only a killer, but a pedophile. Or this person who said, he's 20 and she was 15. He's a pedophile and a murderer. Yeah, no, he needs to be locked up now. This person even said, I'm usually an innocent until proven guilty type of person, but with the amount of evidence against David, you're just delusional if you think he's innocent.
Agreed.
I don't know about the delusional part. That's kind of harsh. And I don't want to jump to the conclusions in this video or make some false accusations, but I have to say the allegations look very bad for him. Even if he wasn't involved in her passing, it does seem like they dated or were very close based on everything we know, which at the very least, allegedly, would make David a
Pretty sure
I don't know,
did,
though. This whole situation just leaves me with a ton of questions. Like, if the mom of the victim knew that she was dating someone named David, did she not know his age? And I'm not blaming her specifically, but it seems like the people around her knew a bit about it. Like the guy from the Reddit post who apparently knew that she ran off with David. And I guess other people knew too, at least that's how.
Because we were a close friend. From my ran away. Okay, he already brought it.
However, on the flip side, the brother claimed that the police didn't do anything. So is that really the case? Did the police not do anything at all? I don't know. I just can't imagine there's a way in which David and his team can spin this without any sort of admission of guilt, at least acknowledging that he knew her or had a relationship with her, which is wrong. The only possible explanation that could make him innocent is the fact that maybe it was a setup, but even then, it just seems so elaborate. I can't imagine that was the case. Maybe they were friends, but I doubt that was the case based on all the pictures that we've seen. At the end of the day, this is a
like it's just
super tragic story, and I just want to say rest in peace to the victim. I couldn't find anything, but if anyone knows of any resources
if you have
available
any resources or any information on how we can help with this
to help the victim's family that isn't scammy, please let me know and I'll make sure to pin it in the comments below. Other than that, though, if there's any other major updates, I'll make sure to update you guys, so feel free to stick around and subscribe if you want to get more news.
This guy.
But yeah,
I like
your
the
boy
video.
Balls, and I'll see you guys.
Good video. Crazy. What happened? Okay. This video looked good.
What he didn't know.
Officer caught in a real life horror movie. This video looked good.
This officer was by himself on a routine welfare check. What he didn't know is that he might be talking to a killer. Just past midnight on November 14th, 2022, a Milwaukee police officer responded to a welfare check in a residential neighborhood. The caller was concerned for their 75-year-old neighbor, who lived with 31-year-old Israel Webb II, a man who shared no familial ties. Officers were likely unaware of Israel's criminal history, which included armed robbery, carrying a concealed weapon, theft, and multiple disorderly conduct charges. According to a community briefing, upon arrival, Israel spoke through a window and agreed to let an officer inside.
I should low-key scan this for TOS. Let me do that. Let me scan real quick. Actually, wait, who posted this? What account? It's Officer John. Okay, it's Officer John. Chat, we're good. Chat, it's Officer John. Never mind, I'm not even scanning it. I trust my boy Officer John will not give me... Not my boy, he's not my boy, but like, you know, I trust Officer John will give me good, a video that's not TOS.
You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something? Go ahead.
Here, Israel picks up a steel brake rotor on his way into the residence.
Why?
What, this one? Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
what's
why?
That for? Oh no, to block the door and swings open. Gotcha.
According to the community briefing, this is the only entrance and exit in the home. The rotor likely weighs around 20 pounds, more than enough to prevent anybody from quickly leaving or entering the room.
You want to just back on the door for me?
I'm scared. Yeah,
Dorothy.
cheese puffs with ketchup.
Where's your Bennett?
I don't know. I feel like that could be good.
Yeah. After you. You got any lights here?
Yeah.
You got the lights on?
Wait, have you had water or cereal? Yeah, I have. Tastes nasty.
She's right here.
Oh.
No, it tastes nasty. Like, it's actually horrible.
Really?
I have them, yes. It's fucking nasty. Tried it a few times.
Is she sleeping?
Yes.
What is happening here? I'm assuming he's here seeing if somebody's okay,
How long has
right?
she been sleeping for?
Like since 6.
I'm lost.
What's the bag for?
Same.
What's the bed?
She wets the bed.
Okay, I think this cop's here seeing if everything's okay. And I don't know if it's like wife, kid, what it is.
You gotta cover it like that.
Because your rain will out in the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that? Her face.
She's sleeping.
Alright, just step back for me. Is it Dorothy?
Do I have a thing? Yeah. I do, but not my full thing. Like, not my full license. Only my permit.
Miss Dorothy?
Oh, I think she's dead. Yeah, I think Miss Dorothy's
Why
dead.
she got flowers and stuff on her like that? Okay, step back. Step back.
She's dead.
What do you mean she's dead?
She's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
Okay.
Then why did he lie though?
The phone's in the room.
Put your hands.
What's the difference between a permit and a license? I'll let you look it up. Like, I know what it is, but I don't know how to explain it. Permit versus license. License grants broad, often long-term permission to conduct an activity or operate a business. No. Driving. A learner's permit allows you to practice driving under supervision, restrictions, serving. Yeah. Well, yeah. So technically, I can only drive with somebody. Chat. Spoiler. I drive alone a lot. But chat, don't say nothing. Chat. Chat. Nobody say nothing. Alright, chat. Chat. Nobody say nothing. I don't follow my learner's permit thing. Yeah, I can also. Yeah.
Hands up. Turn off. Put your hands behind your back.
But you know, I don't really follow it. But yeah, you know, that's what I have. I mean, but the thing is, like, I know a lot of people, like, a lot of times they don't really care. If I have nothing, they usually care. But if I hand them that, like, if I get pulled over and hand them that, they usually, you know, they might give me a little like ticket or warning. But you know, they never really like. For me at least, they never really gave me much of a problem.
5446. Can I get another squad to my location and supervisor? Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, let's talk back into the video, man.
You don't got any weapons or anything like that? Do you? Turn around. Don't even look at me. Hands behind your back. You're looking at me. Don't do that. Why you look? No, you're not gonna get shot, but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous.
Damn.
Stop looking at me. Don't do that. I'm telling you. Stop looking at me. You're gonna
Bro,
get tased.
what?
You hear me? Just letting you know. Don't do that. Alright?
Bro, I'm.
I got a taser right now. Okay. Is it going on? Okay. Alright?
Please.
Alright.
You in the face.
No.
Please in the face.
No.
Her relatives. Call her relatives.
Bro, what? What do you mean shoot me in the face?
Don't. Make that other squad 1017, please.
Please.
45372, but you also responded.
What?
1017, 5372.
No.
Come work.
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your hands up. Because you're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous. No. Just don't move.
You said just shoot me in the face. Why does he keep saying that? Why? I got my license next year. Dub.
Reporting show skull.
Dub.
3-4, take off the last.
On the ground.
Where I'm gonna watch. Oh my! I can't read. Demolition. I'm gonna watch Demolition. I'm gonna have your stream on other monitor and maybe talk sometime. Alright, bet. Appreciate you, bro. I read that so wrong because I thought that said demon for a sec. I'm like, what is that word? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's demolition. Chat. It's not that I can't read chat. It's that I can't see. That's the issue.
No, on your stomach. Please. Sir, on your stomach. Okay. You're doing too much.
Okay, don't take it.
No, you're
Then don't tase me. Don't tase me. Bro said, don't tase me. Don't. Nah. Hold on.
No,
Bro said, please shoot me.
Stomach. Please. Sir,
Please
on
shoot
your
me.
stomach.
You gotta shoot me.
You're doing too much.
Okay, don't take it.
Okay, don't tase me. But like, please shoot me. Pull the taser. No. Please no. No taser.
No, you're gonna get tased.
Okay, I'm down.
Put your hands behind your back. Now. Hands behind your back. Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What's
Put
meatloaf?
your hands behind your back.
I don't know if you're trolling right now or if you actually don't know what meatloaf is. Meatloaf, basically, here. I'll literally just pull up a picture of meatloaf. I don't really have meatloaf. This meatloaf is pretty good. I've had it a few times. It's pretty good. It depends. Yeah, but it's pretty good. This meatloaf though. What the fuck is this? Bread? No, it's meat. It's meatloaf. It's literally like meat with like I think most people I'm pretty sure put like some sauce on it. It's not bread. It does kind of look like bread though, I will say.
Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back. Don't move.
Is that American national dish? No. What? Kus, we don't have a national dish. No, does not have an official national dish. Yeah. Every country does. No, it doesn't. Quiz. Does America have a national... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Oh my gosh, I typed like 10. Oh my gosh. No. The United States does not have a legally recognized national dish. Like, we don't have a national dish, Clueless. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Oh my god. Bro, no, because... Now you're right.
According to a community briefing, the officer attempted to handcuff Israel but secured only one wrist before a struggle began. At this time, the officer pressed the emergency button on his radio, signaling for immediate backup. During the altercation, Israel allegedly used this 2.5-foot metal pole and attempted to grab the officer's firearm.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Give me another squad here now! the pole.
Right in the face.
Drop the pole.
Please, right in the face.
Drop the pole.
Right in the face. Come on. Right in the face.
Drop the pole.
Right in the face.
Drop.
Do it in the head. Come on, right in the
Sir.
face. Please, right in the
Bro,
face.
Drop the pole.
what?
Right in the face. Right in the face. Come on.
Now I'm gonna have to shoot
Right in
you.
the face. Come on. Do it, please.
Why?
You know
I don't
what
know.
see. Do it.
Sir.
Do it.
Drop the
Do
pole.
it. You know what I see. Do it.
Sir.
Right in the fucking face,
Drop
man.
the pole.
Right in the face. Come on. Come on.
Drop
Oh
the
my
Come
pole.
on. Right in the face, man. Please.
Drop
Right in the face.
on the ground now.
Right in the face. Come on.
On the ground.
Make it quick.
On the ground.
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't tase me.
Don't. What?
Drop it.
Bro says, please shoot me, don't tase me.
Drop it. Now.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face.
Damn, is he tanking that taser?
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right
Damn.
in the face. Come on.
Drop it.
You gotta do it, man. Right in the
Drop
Right in the face.
the weight now.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Responding officers
Wow.
attempted a rear entry to the building, but ultimately had to kick down the door to assist.
This isn't a building.
Subject is at gunpoint.
Right in the face.
House.
Right in the face. Come on.
Oh, maybe it is a
Don't
building.
take me, man. Don't take me, man.
Maybe it is.
Drop the weight.
Yo, they have to wait. Yeah, they have to wait. Oh my gosh, they have to up the power. Too many people taking that shit now. Yeah, bro. Motherfucker just tanking that shit. Just. Brr.
Get me. Get me.
Oh my gosh. Who shot? I think it's gonna show somebody getting shot. Hold on. Surely Officer John doesn't do that. Scan, yeah. Okay, this is fine. Just I'm struggling. Okay, I think we're good. I don't see any dead body or anything. This is just I'm struggling with him.
Check that room. I got it. Someone get medical now. Call for medical.
According to a community briefing, despite being tased, Israel threw the brake rotor at the officer, prompting the officer to fire his handgun. This photo shows the damage caused by the rotor, which was allegedly just inches from hitting the officer. Israel allegedly continued to resist other officers, but was eventually taken into custody. Emergency medical services were immediately sent for Israel, and he survived the injuries. The 24-year-old officer was treated and released after minor injuries. The officer had 4 years of service at the time. A medical examiner was called to assess the 75-year-old woman, who had no signs of trauma. It was later determined she died from lung cancer, though the exact time of death remains unclear. An investigation was opened to determine if the use of force was justified after the officer-involved shooting incident took place. During this investigation, the officer was placed on administrative leave.
Then why I thought it was gonna be like he killed her or something. Why then did he want him to shoot him? What? Like shoot me. Why? I thought it's gonna be shit he killed her, and he wants he wants cop to shoot him now. Like what?
November 5th, 2022, roughly 3 weeks after the shooting, the Milwaukee County District Attorney found the use of force was justified. The officer will face no charges regarding this incident. For this incident, Israel was charged with 1 count of battery of a law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer, and 2 counts of bail jumping, which was linked to a $2,500 signature bond for prior disorderly conduct charges, according to news sources. In February 2023, the court determined he was incompetent to make decisions related to his case and assist with his defense. However, the court deemed he was a likely candidate to regain competency in his case. He was forced to participate in 62 days of competency restoration treatment, credited as years jail time if sentenced. In May 2023, he remained incompetent,
Damn.
leading to extended treatment. By late July 2023, the court declared him competent and set a $5,000 cash bond. In August 2023, he pled not guilty and posted the $5,000 cash bond in September after 10 months in custody. Though the case was prepared for trial, in February 2024, 15 months after the incident, the state dismissed all charges and refunded his bail. However, in March 2024, he was recharged for the same incident with 1 count of attempting to disarm a peace officer, 1 count of resisting or obstructing an officer, and 1 count of bail jumping. A $5,000 signature bond was set in April 2024, and in June, he pled not guilty once again. At the time of posting this video, the case remains pending. Additionally, Israel currently faces separate unrelated charges for stalking and violating a restraining order in relation to domestic abuse, along with felony bail jumping.
Now, when police receive calls for a check on their well-being, it's often a very delicate situation. And though we do use compassion, we also have to respond with caution.
I love how he always has to put
because as
put
usual,
the picture
police
from
enter
us a
these
call.
situations knowing very little. And I've responded to many welfare check calls, and most times the person was either asleep or not home. But on that rare occasion, unfortunately, the end result wasn't always a happy ending. So today we're in Milwaukee and we have a concerned neighbor calling 911 so police can do a welfare check to check on a 75-year-old woman who lives with a 31-year-old man who isn't a family member. Now this isn't immediate.
Oh, what? Isn't a family member? What? Okay.
Concern for me because when you have a random person living with someone who isn't related to them, it could be just me, but this is extremely suspect. Because many people like to take advantage of the elderly. We do see it a lot. And then we learned that the male living with this woman has an extensive criminal history, which is never good. So my question is, how did this male even end up living here? But the male actually opened the door for the officer and everything appeared okay for the moment until the male picked up the 20-pound brake rotor and then placed it in front of the door, blocking the exit of the apartment. And his explanation was because the door swings open. And just as a side note, in the academy, officers are usually trained to never allow your exit to be obstructed because you may have to make a quick exit. But at this point, as I'm watching this, the hairs on the back of my neck started to stand up because the male first states that Dorothy is on the bed. But once the light came on, the male states that Dorothy was right next to the officer the entire time. But here's the thing, Dorothy isn't alive anymore. And the male apparently knew that during this entire interaction because that's exactly what he whispered to this officer. Now, if you guys are
But my thing is, why was he trying to get why was he telling the cop, kill me, kill me, kill me? I thought he killed her, right? If she just, she just died, why are we sitting here and hiding it and shit,
paying attention, this guy gives away multiple signs that he wasn't going to go quiet. Now, the first one is he didn't turn all the way around when the officer gave him an order. And the second, he keeps watching the officer. And the last, he actually pulls away when the officer initially tries to cuff him. And these are all warning signs, and I cannot stress how dangerous this is because the officer is in this apartment with the door closed with a mentally unstable male. And that quick, as the officer tries to cuff him, the officer's in a fight because all we hear is the officer yelling to stop resisting because the body cam has fallen off, and this interaction just got more disturbing as it progressed. Now, this officer had to yell to stop to this male over 11 times and drop the weight numerous times, and then still had to fire his weapon. But thankfully, this officer was not hurt, and his backup showed up right on time. However, this male is extremely dangerous, and although the deceased had no trauma, in my opinion, he should not have been living there. But lastly, this is just another example of how a simple check on a well-being call can turn into a fight for survival. But this officer did great, and he didn't receive any charges for his actions. So it's definitely a win in my book. So all I have, guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
video. That's crazy. I want to watch this for another day. I want to add this for another day. I also should scan it before I watch this. I need to go through the stream shit. Alright. Do we want to watch this video today? What time is it? It's 5:30. Let me think for a sec. Hold up. Alright, wait, hold up. Give me 1 sec. Alright. Alright, watch this video right now.
Here's the entire FNAF.
Entire FNAF lore explained in 15 minutes. We'll watch this.
Here's the entire FNAF lore in 15 minutes. Buckle up because here we go. Our story starts in the late 1970s to early 1980s with two men, William Afton and Henry Emily. Together, they founded Fredbear's Family Diner, a small pizzeria featuring two animatronic mascots, Fredbear, and Spring Bonnie. Now, these weren't just robots. They were spring-lock technology, allowing them to function as both an animatronic and a wearable suit. But we know now this was a terrible idea. These suits were fragile. One wrong move and the lock snapped shut, crushing anything or anyone inside. And they weren't the only danger lurking in this place. One night, Henry Emily's daughter, Charlotte, aka Charlie, was locked outside the pizzeria. And in the darkness, William Afton was waiting. You see, he was a killer, and that's exactly what he did. He killed her, just like that. But her story wasn't over, because Henry had built something inside the diner, a security animatronic called the Puppet. And that night, Charlie's soul merged with the Puppet, creating the first haunted animatronic. This was just the beginning of Afton's horrific legacy. You see, the thing is, Afton grew more bold. At the newly established Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, he used a yellow Spring Bonnie suit to lure 5 children into the back room. One by one, he murdered them, leaving no trace, except for the blood stain soaking in the walls. But as we know now, the past doesn't stay buried. Soon after, the animatronics began acting strangely. That's because the children's souls had possessed them. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. And the one who remained broken? Golden Freddy, the forever vengeful spirit. And in case you forgot, that's why he always says it's me. Now, shockingly enough, literally, this was William's plan from the entire time. He even made a compartment where children would fit perfectly inside of these animatronic suits, hoping to kill them and hide all the evidence inside of these where no one would ever see it coming. However, thanks to the Puppet, these children were able to live a new life. However, their spirits were going to be trapped inside of these things forever. Which makes you wonder, why would William even do such a thing? Didn't he have children of his own? Yes, he did. And this is where things get weird. While all this horror was unfolding, Afton had his own family. His youngest son, the Crying Child, aka Evan, was terrified.
Oh wait, the Crying Child has a name?
Of the animatronics.
I thought it was just Crying Child.
And his older brother, the one we call Michael Afton, or the kid with the Foxy mask, bullied him relentlessly, scaring him with a Foxy mask, and then one day, the nightmare became real. At his birthday, Michael and his friends took it too far. They forced him into Fredbear's jaws, laughing, but then the animatronic spring locks failed, and then crunch, the ultimate prank. You just got your brother's head removed from his body.
Damn.
This was known as the Bite of 83. The boy didn't survive, obviously, but his torment, it never ended.
It's the Bite of 83, oh my gosh, it's the Bite of 83, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Trapped in a never-ending nightmare, haunted by monstrous versions of the very thing that killed him, until he finally faded away. Thus, the nightmare animatronics in FNAF 4, but that's for later. Moving on with the story, with his son dead and the haunted animatronics growing restless, Afton tried to fight back. He returned to Freddy's to destroy the possessed robots, but as he laughed at his victory, he made one fatal mistake. He decided for whatever reason to hide inside the Spring Bonnie suit, thinking he had outsmarted the ghost, but the spring locks failed, and in an instant, his body was crushed inside of the suit. And of course, he became trapped inside, dying, yet unable to move on. And so, Springtrap was born. But let me tell you, this man is so crazy that he actually found a way to live on forever, or at least so he thought. When Freddy Fazbear's Pizza shuts down, William comes up with a great idea. He made a business called Afton Robotics, and this is all about killing children. Now, the reason he wanted to kill the children is because they have Remnant. Now, Remnant is the term for physical manifestation of memories infused with and possessing inanimate objects, making it a driving force behind the paranormal occurrences in the animatronics, besides the spirits themselves. AKA, he was going to kill kids, take the Remnant, and then use it to live on forever. And this is exactly how all the children and Charlie were able to possess an animatronic. And this man is so horrific that he decided to come up with Circus Baby, an animatronic specifically used to lure children in, with games, toys, and ice cream. And with no evidence at that, as she would literally crush them, suck them into her stomach, and they'll never be found again. Now, let me introduce you a new character, Elizabeth Afton, the daughter of William Afton and the sister of Michael Afton. And would have been Evan, but his head got ripped off.
Didn't she get possessed by what's her name again? This animatronic, I forgot.
A deep fascination with these creatures.
It's from Sister Location, I know.
Circus Baby.
Circus Baby, that's it.
The machine captured her and killed her, which allowed Elizabeth to possess it. And because of this, the Circus Baby's Pizza World gets closed down, and they report it as gas leaks being the reason. But the only gas coming out of this place is the stench coming out of Elizabeth's body, reeking from Circus Baby. And this is where you would think all this would end. However, William decided to leave all the animatronics open for rental. And that's where the set of Sister Location takes place, as Circus Baby's entertainment and rentals. Now, you play as Michael Afton. Yes, William Afton's son, who takes the job here for one reason, to find someone, but he doesn't realize he's walking into a trap just yet. The facility is home to 4 main animatronics, each one more terrifying than the last. Circus Baby, Ballora, Funtime Freddy, equipped with Bon Bon as the hand puppet, and Funtime Foxy. But the focus is on Circus Baby, as we know she's been taken over by someone we know, and that's Elizabeth Afton, obviously Michael's sister. And let's just say she has a plan, but Michael, he has no idea what's coming for him. Michael spends 5 nights trying to survive the horrors of the facility, guided by Baby's voice, but everything is a setup. On night 2, he's forced to fix Funtime Freddy, while avoiding Bon Bon's deadly jump scares. Night 3, he sneaks past Ballora, staying silent so she doesn't hear him. And around night 4, that's when things start to get really weird, as he literally wakes up inside of a spring-locked suit, trapped as Mini-Renas try to kill him. Then finally, night 5. He reaches the scooping room, and that's when the truth is revealed. You see, the scooping room is where broken animatronics are torn apart from the inside, but tonight, it's not for the animatronics, it's for Michael. All along, Baby had a plan to escape, but she couldn't do it alone, so she tricked Michael into coming here. Every animatronic in the facility had already been melted down and fused together into one monstrous being, and that was Ennard. And that's right, you guessed it, they needed a human body, so they scoop Michael's insides out and crawl inside of his skin. Pretty terrifying, right? And believe it or not, at first it worked. Ennard walked out disguised as Michael, but his body started to rot away, and the animatronic pieces had to escape. And so, Ennard decided to jump into the sewer like he was it, leaving what was left of Michael's body rotting on the sidewalk.
Damn.
Yet, just as FNAF does, Michael somehow didn't die. He stood back up, and his skin was purple. His eyes were glowing. And with one goal in mind, he muttered, "Father, I will find you." Because now, Michael Afton is going to be hunting his own father. Speaking of his father, whatever happened to him? Well, it's been 30 years since the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed, and the urban legends, the ghost stories, they've become nothing more than myths. But then, someone decided to turn those stories into a real-life horror attraction, thus for opening a place called Fazbear Frights. The idea was genius. Recreate the terrifying mystery of Freddy's, and then use the old props and salvaged items for the abandoned location. But on night 2, they found something really weird. Something they should have left buried. Hidden inside of the restaurant, they discovered an old rotting animatronic suit. At first, it seemed like a great addition to the attraction, but they didn't realize there was something inside of it. That animatronic suit wasn't just any relic, it was Springtrap, and inside it, William Afton himself. As we know now, that decades earlier, William Afton was trapped inside of this thing. And thus, the real fun begins. As unlike the past games, there's no multiple animatronics hunting you down. There's only going to be one. And unlike before, this animatronic isn't possessed by a child seeking revenge. This one is controlled by a literal serial killer. And he's really intelligent. He hides in the shadows, moves when you're not looking, and hunts you down like prey. Your only defense is sound cues and a failing security system. However, this whole ordeal doesn't last long, as after 5 nights, the nightmare ends. The entire attraction burns to the ground, and with it, Springtrap is seemingly destroyed. But was it an accident, or was it intentional? As of right now, we still don't know. But in a secret minigame, the spirits of the murdered children finally find peace. Freed from their torment, they decide to finally move on. But what about Afton? The building burned, but Afton, he still survived. His nightmare was far from over. And speaking of nightmares,
I thought he died.
Ennard? Well, somehow Circus Baby was able to eject herself from his body. And as she pieces herself back together, she forms Scrap Baby. You know that molten creature that you see in FNAF Security Breach? Well, that was actually Ennard. But now, he's Molten Freddy. Boy, this is getting confusing. But we need to go back to one more character. We have to go all the way back to the beginning of the story, but William's business partner Henry has a big part in FNAF 6. You see, it's actually Henry who's going to make all of this right. He opens up a new location under the Freddy Fazbear name, and you start the game thinking you're running a normal pizza restaurant. You design your own pizzas, buy arcade machines, and most importantly, salvage old animatronics that show up in the alleyway outside. But here's the twist. This isn't a real pizzeria, it's a trap. You're not here to serve pizza, you're here to lure something inside. And you see, after years of tragedy, Henry finally saw the truth. Freddy's was a curse, a place haunted by the souls of innocent children, and so he made a plan. He built this pizzeria as a trap, a place where all the lingering souls, Baby, the puppet, Molten Freddy, and William Afton, could be lured in and...
Who's the best FNAF character? I always liked Golden Freddy.
Destroyed once and for all. And ironically, he actually ended up hiring Michael Afton as the security guard. But sadly for him, once everybody was inside, he set the building on fire. No more games, no more horror stories, only fire. And Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria burned one final time, and Henry accepted his fate, going down with the building. And at the time, this provided all FNAF fans with some closure. The souls of the animatronics were finally freed, and Henry was able to make right what he did so wrong in the past. And William Afton was finally out of the picture. Or was he? Spoiler alert, he always comes back. Fast forward to FNAF Help Wanted, this is where things get crazy, as you're welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Virtual Experience, the latest and greatest cutting-edge way to relive all the terrifying stories of Fazbear Entertainment's history. Now this is just supposed to be a game, but things feel a little weird. At first he's just a flicker, a glitch, but the longer you play, the closer he gets, until finally, it isn't just a bug anymore. This thing is in the game, and that thing is a glitch trap, a digital ghost and a fragment of William Afton, the man who refused to die. He literally uploaded himself as binary code into this game, and if you're not careful, he'll end up inside of you.
Pause.
However, that's how he ends up inside of Vanessa, who eventually becomes Vanny. The whole game he was plotting this. Now we need to fast forward even farther. And just bear with me guys, because Scott no longer is running these games, it actually got taken over by the company Steel Wool, so there might be some plot holes. However, sometime after Help Wanted, FNAF Pizzaplex was created, and it sported some of the most amazing looking animatronics we've seen yet. Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Chica.
No, I don't like these. I don't like these animatronics. I've seen, which one is this? I've seen Joe play this one. I don't like the looks of these ones.
And of course, Montgomery Gator. You know what's the crazy thing? These animatronics are also somehow possessed by Afton, except for Glamrock Freddy, as he malfunctions right when the game begins. On one particular night, a young boy named Gregory finds himself trapped inside after hours, with security systems only ally down the Glamrock Freddy. He's the only animatronic who's not hostile towards him. As you realize throughout the game that Roxanne Wolf, Montgomery Gator, Glamrock Chica have all been hacked or corrupted, relentlessly hunting him. And even worse, Vanny is back. But that's not even the craziest part. Deep underground in a forgotten section of the Pizzaplex, Afton is still alive in a new form, and he's called Burn Trap. Basically just a charred, decayed version of the Springtrap bodysuit that we saw before FNAF 6. And what a shocker, despite being burned alive multiple times, he refuses to die. And he lurks in the depths waiting for the right moment to take control once more. His influence seems to be tied to Vanny, who, as we know, is manipulated into carrying out his sinister plans. And there's actually multiple endings to this game, but the one that we decided was canon is this one. When we finally find William Afton at the bottom of the pizzeria, along with this horrific creation called the Blob, just as a mix of all the animatronics up to this point. After a huge fight between our protagonist and Burn Trap, we're able to burn the entire building down, which I don't know why because it never works. But as Glamrock Freddy and Gregory try to escape, the Blob snatches up William Afton once again. But if you ask me, I don't think this is the canon ending. My opinion, the canon ending is actually the Princess Quest ending. Vanny is finally freed from William Afton's control, and we take Glamrock Freddy's head with us. That's why we see a headless version of him in FNAF Security Breach Ruin. And speaking of which, this is actually the DLC for FNAF Security Breach, where we play as a young girl named Cassie, who's searching for her missing best friend Gregory. Yep, the same one from the first game. She gets lured to this place after receiving a message from Gregory over her communicator, begging her to come find him. Finds a Vanny mask in order to explore this place a little deeper, and uncovering new horrors along the way, including all the wrecked animatronics that Gregory left behind. As she descends deeper into the quote-unquote ruins, she discovers the truth behind the Pizzaplex's collapse. There's now an AI security system known as the MXES. Seems to be preventing her from doing something much worse, but she doesn't know that until the end. Eventually, Cassie finds Gregory's location, or so she thinks. And in order to get to it, she has to shut down this MXES. But right after this thing shuts down, she realizes she's been tricked, as Gregory's voice was fake the whole time. She was actually lured in by a manipulating system known as the Mimic, which she eventually sets free now that the MXES is out of the picture. This was the thing's plan the whole time. Come to find out, this thing actually might be more horrific than William Afton ever could be, thus revealing the new horrifying plot twist, and that's the Mimic. We get a better idea of the whole FNAF Security Breach plot when we play Help Wanted 2, which many people believe that you play as Cassie's dad throughout the entirety of the game. It also gives you a cool backstory of exactly how everything happened. There's a crazy ending that seems to tie everything together, where the same recharge station that Glamrock Freddy gets into in FNAF Security Breach pops up and a hand emerges from it. Presumably, you would think this is Cassie's hand. Her security bots seem to take you out of that vision, but when you awaken, you see a POV of you as the Help Bot handing Cassie the Vanny mask, which is an interesting tie by Steel Wool. I don't think it's any coincidence to prove that this is Cassie's father, as there's multiple references in the game where they talk about him having children. But let's talk about the Mimic for a second, seeing as the new game is going to literally be the secrets of the Mimic. The Mimic is a horrible creature created by Edwin Murray, who decided to create this creature in order to look after his son since he was so busy. It was able to adapt and learn from its surroundings. But we all know things go terribly wrong, and eventually the Mimic kills everybody in sight and somehow ended up at the bottom of the Pizzaplex until Cassie released it, which not really her fault. She was just trying to save her best friend after all. But on the way up from the elevator, the Mimic crashes it down, and now he's out in the free world. And he, in my opinion, is so much worse than William Afton. Even though William can't die, this guy is out for havoc, and he's more intelligent than anyone else around him. So I'm glad that Steel Wool actually came out with a backstory for this exact character, which is going to turn this franchise into a whole mess, but in reality, it might actually save it. the Mimic is one of the most compelling characters that we've
Damn.
seen yet this far in FNAF. And trust me, this story is far from over. We have so many loose ends that still need to be covered up. But hey, that was the FNAF lore in
What is
15
this?
minutes. If you think I missed anything, go ahead and comment down below. Peace out.
Alright. W video. Hold up.
With the release of Ruin and Help Wanted.
No. Shut up. Alright. What time is it? Hold up. Alright. FNAF more like. You know what, man? Alright, we're gonna call that, chat. Do we want to raid out? Yo, what up, Blue Penguin? Who's live? Chat, should we raid out? Watch the edit I sent first? Okay. Calling who? What? What do you mean calling who? Hold up. Let me watch that edit. Jeez, bros, I need when I come back. Bro. Hold up. I'll show the edit real quick. Ray, I'm Dante. Chat. I actually don't think we're gonna raid, to be honest. We'll see. Perchance.
How many times have you climbed K2?
Oh my god. It's
6 times. What about Everest?
Everest 11.
Oh my god. I know your guys' obsession with K2 is. What's the obsession with K2, bro? I don't get it. Is it something I'm not getting here? Alright, is anyone live? K2's crazy. Is anyone live? It's the deadliest mountain ever? Yeah, so I've heard. Low-key. Will low-key just end? Alright, we're gonna end. We're gonna call the chat. Alright, hold up. Let me change screens. Alright. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Batman. We're gonna end in 3, 2, 1. See you guys tomorrow.